Start streaming. I'm not even going to worry about an intro with this. I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. I currently have 0 people watching. No, it's just because obviously I didn't stream yesterday, and my thing is if I don't stream too many days in a row, I'll fall out of the habit completely.
Yeah.
Which is bad because I'm enjoying it. So I want to make sure I at least stream something today, so that I kind of stay in the habit. Like I say, I'll probably do some Dark Souls tomorrow, but just like the least enthusiastic message to Zoops. Just said streaming, by the way. That was it. Just like, what did jungle horrors drop? Probably worse than cave horrors, I guess. Oh my god. Oh wow, why is it so dark in here? What? Oh, do I need a light source in here? Oh god damn it. I don't remember needing a light source in there, but oh well, I guess I do. That's annoying. Do you remember needing a light source in the cave horror cave?
No, I can't remember.
When I went in there just now, it said you can't see anything, so you can't attack anything, or you can't see to attack anything. And it was like super dark, but I'm sure I didn't take one last time, but I must have done. Oh well. Let's try it again, take 2. Alright, let's go. Yeah, for the longest time on Ironman, I was super paranoid about using candles as light sources because I remember them exploding and doing loads of damage. But apparently that only happens in the Lumbridge Swamp Caves and nowhere else. Like everywhere else, just a candle on its own is a legit light source. But because apparently I'd only ever used them in Lumbridge Caves before and they'd exploded there because of the gases, I was like super paranoid and I thought I was going to have to get like 50 odd crafting right off the bat and go make a bullseye lantern or whatever. It's so daft.
I've got a clue skull and I can't do it.
Is it an Amulet of Glory one?
No, it's one of the things in the open city I need to do. I've started Morning's End Part 1.
Oh, okay.
Which I nearly can do. So not only there's like 2, probably about 2, maybe 3 hard clues I've actually come across I can't do now. And I keep getting them now.
Oof.
Doing it on purpose, I think.
I still need to figure out a way of getting a glory amulet on Iron Man without getting 80 crafting. Yeah. That's the big bit, is the not getting 80 crafting bit.
What drops on? A Kingly Imp thing. And a Dragon Imp thing. What level is this?
Dragon Imp things are like 70 odd hunter, I think. Maybe higher. Kingly a fairly high hunter as well, I think, so good luck with that.
Yeah, 82.
I genuinely thought that you got one at the end of Heroes Quest. Oh wow, that's like 3 or 4 kills. I don't know, probably 4 or 5 kills in. I've already got a superior cave horror. Notorious cave horror of suffering.
Revenant Knights drop them, but I've never killed Revenants. I know
they're in the wilderness. Yeah, they're quite strong, I think. I don't know. I've not killed them in years, so You'd want to look up a guide for that. Jesus Christ, this guy doesn't take damage at all. I swear he killed the superior greater demon quicker than I'm killing this guy. Certainly
And
using
it's
my
a rare
favourite.
drop as well.
Hey, JSP's in the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm good. I'd be better if it wasn't hot as balls at the moment. But I'm good, thank you. I'm just sort of trying not to sweat. And not succeeding in that endeavour, but there we go. It was not good weather to walk the dog today. That's all I'm going to say. I genuinely, actually, I came home and my poor dog was just... I've never seen him suffering that much from the heat before. Like, he was just not having it. He's just lying like flat out on the sofa. He's just panting and just he's like 400% done with this heat right now. Like, it's so humid here. He's not a happy puppy at all. Because he's a big dog as well, and he's just like, no.
Got another clue. It's in the wilderness.
You gonna do it anyway?
Yeah.
But if you're on, yeah, you're on World 54, so you're unlikely to see anyone in the wilderness. I love World 54 just for that reason. There's no one anywhere apart from the duel arena. Because for an MMORPG, I'm very antisocial. I said that as if I'm an MMORPG, but you know what I mean. And 66 attack. Finally on that grind to 70. And then it'll be defense and strength, because ranged is almost there anyway without me even intentionally training it.
When you can start trying to kill barrows.
I'm gonna have a look at some guides probably when I've got 70 attack and 70 defense. I'll have a look at some guides. Yeah, I mean, I've heard Slayer Dart's pretty well. I've heard Slayer Dart. I used to use Slayer Dart on them back in the day, so I imagine that's still relatively effective, even with the introduction of abilities and that. I can't see why it wouldn't be. JSP just doing div right now. You're going hard on that divination training. What level are you now? But yeah, I'm gonna, when I get 70 attack and defense, I'm gonna have a look at some guides and see what gear people are recommending for Ironman and that, and go from there. Maybe give it a shot. Do you use magic on Carol and Arams as well then, or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's not too bad then. Started this morning 45. Well, you were like low 30s last week, so you're doing pretty good, man. If I remember correctly. Training it more than I train it. My Iron Man's still 24 divination because I can't stand it.
I panicked then, but it's just a unicorn that's attacking me. That's all. Just so like magic book screaming out there.
The big scary unicorn. That's what I was doing an elite clue in the wilderness the other day on my main, and it was just like bears and unicorns attacking a level 138, and you just think, why? I know it's the wilderness and like everything's aggressive in that, but when you got level 20 NPCs attacking your level 138, you do kind of sit there and think, what are they doing? This task going nice and quick actually. Hopefully I get a clue score from it. A spare black mask would be nice as well. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to get a drink in a bit actually. I didn't think about that before starting the stream, but
I'm getting attacked by moss giants, so I can't attack the Zamrak wizard.
Oh, I thought they got rid of wizards from wilderness clues.
Not this one.
No? Okay. So no, I was surprised the other day when I did my elite in the wilderness and there was no wizard popped up. But then I know that there's some... I remember some clues that I'm sure I did, like back in the day as it were, that used to have wizards in the wilderness that don't anymore. But maybe I'm just misremembering. So I've done a couple on the Ironman and not had wizards pop up, so I just assumed they'd stopped that. JSP, so bored. Set up the Discord. I have set up the Discord actually. I was setting it up the other day and then you logged out. So I didn't get a chance to...
Nothing.
So yeah, I've not had a chance to like get your username or whatever to send you the link. Plus, I've been really busy the last couple of days, so I wouldn't have been able to talk much in it anyway. Inbox you on YouTube. Alright, I will do. I'll send you the link as well, Kieran. As soon as Oh, JSP's got more subs than me.
Bit awkward.
Yep. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the link? Oh my god. I'm trying to play RuneScape and stream and sort out this link at the same time. It's not going well. Oh my god. I'm so good at YouTube. Where the hell is the message button?
Not like send.
Yeah, like I can't find the button to send it, like, oh my god. So good at this whole YouTube thing, I swear. Seriously, you'd think that... Oh my god. You'd think there'd be like...
Look up a guide.
I'm gonna have to at this rate, this is bloody ridiculous. You'd think there'd just be a little envelope button like on every other goddamn website in existence and you'd be able to send them a message, but no.
The problem is you're probably sat there looking at it.
Probably. I probably am, to be honest. Click about, then send message. What the fuck's about?
be a long day.
There's legit, I don't know if it's the way my YouTube's set up or whatever, but I cannot see an about button right now. I can see block user and report user, but no about. No. That's not it. Oh my god, why? YouTube used to be so easy to use. Yeah, I'm on your YouTube, dude. There's no about button. Maybe I have to be subbed or something. I should probably be subbed anyway, to be fair.
Why is that? What here?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to, man, because I legit cannot see the button you're talking about. I know. Just send it. Alright, let's see what happens. I'll send you the link as well, Kieran.
Join general. And now I've got two that's called general. No, it's not called general. I don't know what I'm about.
It's because the chat channel in the thing is called general. That's what it's on about. Dude, what are you doing?
Playing with a bit of plastic.
Well, this is awkward because I currently have 0 messages.
Why don't? Can you add him as a friend on Discord?
If I know his Discord name, then yes. That's what I said earlier. If I know his name, I can add him. But I have no messages on YouTube right now, so...
What do you mean you ain't got an about? Right. Click on someone's profile, then where it says home videos, playlist,
Yeah,
channel,
no,
then about.
I know where it is, but it's not showing up for me on his channel.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not
Ah.
that whole banner with those buttons is not showing up for me on his channel. All I'm seeing is uploads and subscriptions. That's all I can see.
Mm.
And I still don't have a message from him either. So I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, he's probably...
Broken YouTube. I still have YouTube emails enabled. No, I don't. Ah, here we go. The message finally arrived.
What's that?
It finally arrived. Like 5 minutes later. Why the hell? Are you serious? Oh, there we go.
God, it's complicated.
I know.
Just listen to it, it's complicated.
No word of a lie, they have made the reply button on that fucking message thing the goddamn smallest button in the world, I swear. It is tiny. Oh, that was an ordeal. But the Discord link is now sent.
Oh, it's true. Taking. Sending me that everywhere.
Oh, you're still doing that?
Still doing it, yeah. Even if I can't complete it, I've made 9k from an air battle star. So.
That's alright then.
You know.
You made some money at least.
Mm.
But why I said that like that, really?
I'm doing something that I'll probably regret and uninstall at a later date, but I'm starting to install World of Warcraft.
Oh, God. Don't, because you're going to make me want to install it.
It's like RuneScape though. It's like you can't.
I know, but I don't want to go back to World of Warcraft. Not yet, anyway. Like, I know I'm going to eventually, but I don't want to right now.
The new season's just started, dude.
I can't afford it. I'm too poor.
Hey, you got like 70 quid.
I got 70 quid yesterday, yes, for 1 day's work. But there's no guarantee I'm going to get any more. Oh, I thought it was OSRS. Sorry, man, I don't play OSRS. Just RuneScape 3.
It's just a big disappointment. So.
I know, I'm such a disappointment. Thank you, mate. You too.
JF versus JF.
As per usual, playing 2 games at once. I just thought we could invite Luke to this this Discord at some point, so that he can talk to his adoring fans as well. And then we'll just not invite Tom to it and not tell him about it. Just
Tom needs to be online first, to be fair. Anyway.
Pardon?
So Tom needs to be online first anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it'd make much difference when he's never bloody online.
I can't remember if he said he'll be on today or not.
I never knew RuneScape 3 Ironman Slayer meant OSRS. I was trying to refrain from saying that myself, to be quite honest, but thank you for saying what I was thinking. It's like when someone else, some dude came into one of my Dark Souls 3 streams the other day and was complaining that I wasn't speedrunning, even though there's nothing in the title of the stream to suggest that it was a speedrun. And I was just like, he's like, I thought this was a speedrun stream, and I'm like, why? He goes, because I thought it was, and I'm like, but there's nothing in the title that says speedrun. So why would you think it was a speedrun?
Finished my 1.9 mil.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
EU composite bow.
Oh god, yeah, of course.
And the rune plates get H5.
Oh, nice. That's not bad.
Another unique.
You basically got a double drop there.
Mm.
I mean, technically not, because the composite bows aren't rare, but for how much they're worth now, it might as well be.
Mm.
Just a shame you can't actually sell it.
Ah, don't need money, do I?
No. How much you got now on your Ironman?
13 mil in cash.
Jesus, that's not bad.
Green.
Probably like another 10 mil in items, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, I've got about like 10 different composite bows.
Yeah, that's easy 10 mil there.
Have I already got these plates?
But I mean, speaking of that thing with streams, is like I had when I was doing one of my sort of laid back Slayer streams on my main, and this guy was there, and he's like, "Why don't you go do Araxi?" Like, because it's a laid back Slayer stream, not a bossing stream. People are weird.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
What? Kieran, are you talking to yourself again?
Yeah, I'm getting beaten on this. So.
Oh, you're being beaten?
Mm.
It's not good enough, man. I expect you to win these things.
The second I start from a rank, I start getting beaten. I play normal, and it's like I seem to win. Well, not every time, but more than I'm winning on this.
You always get these people, they're just salty. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of used to it from years of working in retail. You get used to people making complaints that have no logic to them. So, as I'm sure Kieran will attest to.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, your old woman with the Muller corner things?
Once I'm at a corner, I'll be out the yogurt.
Yeah. Which you've never seen before, but she was convinced she'd bought them there like the week before or something, wasn't she? Or she'd bought them there before anyway. I still remember the bloke who came into our shop and was like, he said, "Do you have any absinthe?" No. Why not? Because it's illegal. Oh. Do you know where I could get some? No. Why not? Because it's illegal. Yeah. He just didn't get it. At all. He was from the States, and I asked him what state he was from. He was from Arizona, which is the one that I've actually been to before, and I happen to know that absinthe is illegal there as well, so why the hell he thought it was legal here, God only knows. Because I think it's legal in Texas, Alabama, and a couple of other states, but it's illegal in Arizona, certainly, where he was from. But he was still determined that we should be able to sell it in the UK. All the ones who come in, they'd be like, "I bought this milk 2 weeks ago and it's gone off now, I want my money back." And you think, what? Who buys milk and doesn't touch it for 2 weeks and then complains that it's gone off? Like, there is a best before date on that bottle for a reason. But no, it was always our fault somehow. We're supposed to tell fully grown adults that their milk will go off if they don't drink it within like 2 weeks. It's so stupid. And then they sit there and be like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about because you're a teenager." And I think, no, I can just read labels. Unlike a lot of fully grown adults, clearly. And to top it all off, I wasn't even a teenager. They just assumed I was.
You were 7.
To be fair, my first job, I was 16 selling alcohol and tobacco unsupervised, which is also illegal. So most people thought, when I was doing that job, most people thought I was in my early 20s, and then when I actually got a job working in another shop in my early 20s, They all thought I was a teenager, which is really confusing when you think about how I looked when I was 16, covered in acne, with long hair and no tattoos, compared to how I look now, covered in tattoos with shorter hair, a beard and no acne. Those people are usually around 67. Yeah, I have to admit, it was the biggest, I think the biggest problem customers we had were between the ages of like 50 and about 70. Younger than that, they were generally alright. Older than that, they were generally alright. But that age range, almost always trouble in some form or another. Whether it was just inane complaints or just like making ridiculous requests that there was no way we could realistically fulfill. Although we did get quite a few yuppies in, which I honestly thought that whole trend died out in the 80s, but I can, as having worked in a shop, I can confirm it's still alive and well in 2017. I know, look at me using my media studies. You gotta admit though, working in a shop, yuppie culture is alive and well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
These people who are like the same age as me but think they're so much better because they got lucky and got some 30 grand a year office job. And you just think, come on dude, just... You know they wouldn't last 5 minutes working in a shop, but they think they're all that because they've got a suit and a laptop, and you just think, oh, sod off. We used to get this one in all the time, and he would always complain to us basically because I worked in a nicer, and so we had they have this what's it called? It's like a giving back to the community thing, where they like any of the own brand stuff that they sell, I think is like 1 pence from every pound gets donated to local charities and blah blah blah. And whenever they did promotions on these products, they would have that on the thing, and it would have this big purple circle on the promo card saying 1 pence for every pound spent on this product donated to local charities. And every goddamn time, without fail, this guy who lived round the corner from the shop would come in and be like, does that mean this product is only 1 pence? And you'd look at it and go, well, it's on offer at £2.35 and it's normally £5.45. So yeah, no, it's totally 1 pence today, blatantly, because we want to bankrupt ourselves overnight. And he would do this every time. But he had this kind of air about him, like he thought he was more intelligent than anyone else in the shop. And he was probably the same age as me. He was like 22, but like I say, he got some office job. He used to carry his laptop with him everywhere. Always wore this cheap suit that he liked to pretend was way more expensive than it actually was, despite the fact it didn't fit him properly. And he'd always... Does this mean it's 1 pence? And I think, I've explained this to you 16 fucking times over the last 6 months. No, it doesn't mean it's 1 pence. It means we donate 1 pence for every pound to charity. Every goddamn time. And he just, and I'm sure, because he must have known. You know, no one's that stupid. He must have known that it wasn't 1 pence. I think what he was trying to do was catch out like a new employee and actually get something for a pence that should have been £2, whatever. Which would have been fine if it didn't ask me every single time. You know, like, if you want to catch out a new employee, the first thing you got to do is actually ask one of the new employees, not the guy who's been there from day one and outlasted half of the rest of the staff. Just, oh, idiocy everywhere. So glad I don't like retail anymore. Sorry, Kieran.
I'm living the dream. Never knew that.
You work for Tesco. It's even more prestigious than working at Nicer. Bit sad considering he's got a job. Yeah, to be honest, like the weird thing I found, and it might just be bias. It might just be that these people stick with me more because it annoys me. But I did find that some of the most scrounging people and some of the people who would work really hard to try and get even the tiniest bit of money off their shopping would be the ones who would then be wearing a really nice suit and walk out to a 30 grand Mercedes in the car park.
So they saved for.
Yeah. Well, that's what I honestly ended up believing that with some of them, because you just kind of look at it and think, like, you know, why? Like, you know, they any little thing like, oh, this can's got a dent in it, so you need to give it to me half price. And I think, well, the dent's barely visible, so no, I can't knock any money off for that. I'm not even, you know, I'm a sales assistant, I'm not even allowed to make that decision. Even if I was, I wouldn't knock any money off of it, because it's a tiny little dent. They'd be like, oh no, it needs to be at least 50%, get me the manager, blah blah blah. And you'd think, it's a fucking 50p can of peas, does it really matter? And they'd come out and they'd argue with the manager about it, and then, like I say, they'd walk outside and get in a 30 grand Mercedes, and you think, why are you trying to get 10 pence knocked off a can of peas when you can afford to drive around in that thing? It's like the owners themselves, though, you know, they come in the shop and they'd be, oh, where did I work? I worked for a nicer shop, which is like an off-license chain. So it was sort of like a corner shop come liquor shop, tobacco shop, you know, just sort of small local shop where you get your essentials plus your booze and your fags sort of thing. It was like the owners, they used to come in all the time and say, oh, we're cutting down hours this month because the shop's not making enough, and then they go out and drive off in their 100 grand Bentley, and you just think, well, clearly we must be making some money if you can afford that fucking thing. Can't afford to pay us properly, but you can afford to drive around in a 100 grand Bentley, can't you? Just, oh, it used to annoy me. Glad I don't work for them people anymore. So that's that task done. 73 in a row, 12 points. Get that 300 point grind going so I can start making broad tip bolts. That's a point. How many points does that put me on total? 103. Oh, that's not bad. We're a third of the way there. Let's see what we get now.
Other inspectors.
I've just had other inspectors before that task, so I hope not, because as good as they are for loot, they're boring as all hell. Plus, like I say, I want to train my attack more. I know I could probably train attack on them, but I need to use more food because they'll hit harder in melee gear. I need to get some music sorted out for these streams, really. Still haven't got around to it yet.
Terrible.
I know. I'm such a bad streamer. Fungal Magi. Hi, Joy. Okay.
Well, you said you wanted something brawn.
To be fair, they're quick. They're very, very quick. So I can't complain too much.
They are also very boring.
They are boring, but I mean, it's 108. That'll take me like 20 minutes probably. So it's not terrible. They are very, very weak to magic. So I have 7 people watching. Oh my. That's probably the most. Oh, now it's 6. That's probably the most people I've had watching at one time in a RuneScape stream. I get more people on my Dark Souls streams than my RuneScape ones, but
get better at RuneScape then.
Get better at RuneScape. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Maybe. Here's an idea. What?
Taking donations all the time.
Taking donations. Yes, because I've had so many donations, haven't I?
I've got another clue scroll, so I can do that now. Finish my task.
You got another clue scroll?
Killing hellhounds for my slow task.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm going to say, that's not fair at all.
That's my 3rd one so far. I've not been able to do one of them. So.
Oh, have you not actually finished any of them?
No, I've done one. There's a
Actually, I'll
second
take
one I could do.
Fair enough, fair enough. Do these guys drop anything alcohol? I don't think they do.
No.
Because I killed them the other day, but I like totally blanked on what they drop.
Snake grass.
No, the only thing I'm concerned with is the seed drops, which are all uncommon and rare anyway. In fact, the ones I want are pretty much all rare. So, yay, that's fun. Have I got everything I need? Hey, Luke's here, and he's changed his logo again. Oh, that's a point. I meant to do this earlier. There we go. I meant to do that last time he was in the stream, and I totally forgot. Have I got my runes with me? Yes, I have. Make him a moderator. Because A, I don't have any moderators, and B, I'm a moderator in words. I'm a moderator in his stream, so... Luke, are you up for playing more Counter-Strike today? Ow!
Who wants to be carried?
I do want to be carried. I want my last win so I can get my rank. And you need like 3 more wins, so you can get at least 2 of them today. Hey, spanner rank. Yes, I gave you the spanner because you are one.
Does make me wonder why I ain't got one.
Because you never speak in the stream, so I can't. I need you to say something.
I'm speaking in the stream right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm talking, aren't you?
In the live chat, dickhead. God damn, you're annoying. Yes, I'll be streaming, but after for sure. Okay, cool. We'll do CSGO after you stream. So we'll have to do something. I suppose. Well, yeah, if you tell me roughly when you want to start streaming, and I'll stop before you start, because there's no point in us competing with each other. So you give me a shout when you want to start streaming, and I'll stop mine. Also, there's no point us competing because he's already got a bigger audience than me anyway, so it don't fucking matter. Start around 5, so not for a while. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'll stream till 5, because that's actually quite a long time. But, yeah, that gives me a good amount of time to play with. Now, is this the platform that has the infested axe come onto it? Because I want to use my AoE on these guys, but I kept pulling... Grab all the RS3 guys here. I know, but there seem to be more OSRS people than RS3 on YouTube. So you've got the bigger...
Mode and no one will know.
Put it on legacy mode. Oh, you're going to piss off some OSRS fans with that one, mate. The funny thing is, like, Luke has a few people in his stream who keep telling him he needs to do RS3, and every time they do, Luke's like, oh, you need to go watch Draculos, you need to go watch Draculos. And none of them have come to me yet. I mean, I guess you could kind of include JSP, but he was already watching me, so... OSRS is nutty. I've just not played it, to be honest. I have my Ironman and my main on RS3, so between those and the other games I play, I just don't have time to play OS as well. That's pretty much my reason. And to be honest, even then, I'm pretty much only playing my Ironman on RS3. I barely touch my main now.
Ironman's better.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to be doing that 120 Slayer grind, and it's just so soul-sucking. Because you've got the new Slayer tasks that give like really good XP, and then fucking Morvran barely ever assigns them. And Jagex are like, oh yeah, you got to go to Simona to get them, and it's like, yeah, but I might also get bloody Dust Devils that are going to give me bugger all XP. So, how easy is it to get a bond on RS3? I'm not sure. I know JSP, who I believe is still watching and in the live chat. He knows how much they are and how easy they are. I don't use bonds personally, but JSP, if he's still in the chat, should be able to help you out with that one. I hope he's still in the chat. If he's not, I'm going to take it as a personal insult. I'm not even bothering to loot these because I just want to kill them as quick as possible.
13 mils if you do a couple of clue scrolls to get that composite book.
Are they 13 mil now? That's okay. That's.
I want bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I knew the composite bows weren't 13 mil. Jesus. I know they've gone up a bit, but come on. If composite bows were 13 mil, my Iron Man wouldn't be an Iron Man anymore. That's all I'm saying. Because he's got like 4 or 5 at the moment. But yeah, 13 mil. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't know how easy that is to make on free to play though. Like if you've got no membership, I don't know how easy that would be to make. But if you're like coming towards the end of your membership, it shouldn't be too hard to make 13 mil to buy a new one. You and Kieran are never going to do hardcore Ironman. I'm thinking about it a little bit. The only reason I didn't before was because of the internet connection issues I was having, where it would just randomly drop out. And both my Ironman and my main have died a few times to that. When like I attack something like a boss or one of the tougher Slayer monsters, and then my internet would cut out and I'd die because I wouldn't have prayer on, I wouldn't be healing because I had no internet. So I definitely wasn't going to do hardcore Iron Man while that was going on, because I would have died to my internet basically, which would just not be fun at all. But now that I've not got that issue going on, I might try it at some point. I'm yet to actually, oh my god, I'm yet to actually die on my Iron Man due to my own negligence. All of my deaths so far have been from my internet connection issues from before. And I made it to combat 92. So it might happen, it might not, I don't know. I'm still sort of getting to the interesting part of Iron Man now, where I'm starting to get to the point where I can do barrows, maybe even do some God Wars, stuff like that. I'm 30% with OSRS, but I like AFK stuff more, and RS3 has more of that, right? I mean, it depends what you mean by AFK stuff. Like, whether you mean skilling, whether you mean AFK combat, like Slayer, they're like more AFK Slayer tasks or whatever. And to be honest, obviously when it comes to combat, stuff can be AFK if you've got the right gear, but if you don't have that gear, then it's not going to be AFK. Like for me, on my main, if I get a Chaos Giants task, I can AFK that, because I can just put on my split Dragon Tooth necklace, my Torva and my Scythe, and just pop an aggression potion and job done. I can AFK it with Soul Split. But for someone who hasn't got Soul Split, or maybe hasn't got that, like a Scythe or whatever, it wouldn't be as AFK. Like last time I was at Chaos Giants, there was a guy in Bandos and with a Ceradamin Godsword, and he was doing alright, but he certainly wasn't able to AFK it. He was having to keep, you know, so it depends on your gear and what you choose to do, really. OSRS has a broken Nightmare Zone, which... Oh yeah, I forgot about the Nightmare Zone. mean, I've honestly not played enough OSRS to really comment on it. I played it when it first came out. I got to like combat level 50 and then I haven't really touched it since then, so... Yeah, Turoth with Aggression Potion is easy money making. You just gotta be sure that you don't get flagged as a bot, because there's a lot of bots that do that, so... I didn't... Oh, realise how I had no idea what you were trying to say there, Luke. Didn't realise how expensive the aggro potions are. Yeah, they're a bit pricey, but they're useful. I remember that, you need to click every 30 seconds to make it worth even doing. I know that for the Chosen Commander quest, there's these bits where you have like waves of goblins coming to attack, like goblins and orcs and ogres coming to attack cave goblins that you've got to defend, and that bit of that quest is pretty much only achievable if you use aggression potions, because otherwise they all ignore you, and some of the orcs can like two-shot the cave goblins you're protecting, so... Phone autocorrect screws me. Oh, I know that pain. I know that pain all too well. I'm still dealing with the whole... I've had this phone now for 2 or 3 months, and it still thinks it knows better than me what I'm trying to type. It's just... Everything is ducking awful.
You're proud of that, aren't you?
I am. I thought that was a good joke. No one else did, but I did. I thought of that on the spot as well, so... I like that I didn't say a thing afterwards, and you still knew I was proud of myself. I've just realised I don't have deep impact on my action bar. I could have sworn I normally have that on my action bar. I have impact, but not deep impact. I know that's going to upset Luke, because he loves a little bit of deep impact. Yeah, I'm not becoming a stand-up comedian anytime soon.
First it down.
It's true, I'm too lazy to stand up. Don't forget to...
My casket. Yes, casket.
Thank you for doing that for me, Luke. I literally never ask that. I really, really should. But... Deep... You're thinking of stopping power, Luke. Wait, was Deep Impact a perk on there?
Yeah, it's the green thing, wasn't it? Shooting.
Oh, do more damage through walls and stuff. Yeah, I remember.
108k reward. Nothing special in it.
108k. Could be worse. I've had
Miscellaneous
worse.
teleports.
Oh, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous? Mr. Oh my god.
Miscellaneous?
I'm just gonna give up on that sentence. It's because I've not had a drink for like 2 hours, so my mouth's just not with it. Steady aim, etc. Yeah, I remember what you were talking about now. I was trying to make a gay joke, but you turned it into a COD 4 reference, and I can appreciate that. Chat on mobile can look so cool. I'll show you on disc. Okay. How would the chat on mobile look any different from on desktop?
198 calcites.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh.
I'm gonna do it, but
Feel your pain. Can you kill the
queen.
No, not well. I mean,
Yeah.
if you no. Okay, how about another question? Can you let me finish my goddamn sentence? Can you kill the level 80 odds, the soldiers or whatever they are?
Probably.
Because they'd be better drops and better XP, wouldn't they?
Do you need to kill the queen? Do you need like a few sets of armors with you?
I think the best way to go is, or at least the way we used to do it back in the day, was with Verax armor from Barrows, because Verax armor hits through prayer, so then when she uses protect from melee, you can still hit her. Whether that would work now, I don't know. In all honesty, I've not been there long enough. Last time I did go there was on my main, and I just took Void, but that's because he's max combat, so I don't know. I don't know how you do it with your levels on Ironman. If you could get hybrid armor, probably be your best bet. But you'd probably want like War Priest, because I think War Priest has better defensive bonuses than Void, I think.
I've got the Ghost one, which is like tier 60, 70.
Oh, Ghost Hunter.
Mm.
That might work. I don't know.
Tier
Like I
70.
say, you'd want to look up a guide, really. But that might be... Wow, we just lost like half our viewers. I don't even know. I must have said something.
So you're jokes.
Yeah, probably. Used to be RS3 Rich. He's calling you out, Luke. Oh, I'll grab that blue charm. Oh, I've just seen the screenshot from Luke. That's fucking cool, actually. I like that. That's cool.
Critical Chrome update. No.
I've been wondering if Chrome's due an update, because my Chrome's been like acting up loads lately, and for some reason it always seems to act up loads a few days before an update.
I'm gonna Euro though and see if I can like see how far away I am from being able to actually kill her.
Are you going to take an emergency teleport with you?
Yeah.
Good. Ring of Life, or are you just relying on your teleportation skills?
I've only got one ring of life there.
I've got like 9.
I
or
suppose I
something.
can make them though, can't I?
Yeah, easily.
Diamond. I need a diamond and gold bar.
Well, that's that task done. Nice and quick. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. I want to get to 100 tasks complete, that'd be nice. I think my main's on like 300 and something, I don't know how many exactly. I think like 320 nearly. Shame it's not 420, but there we go. Kieran, I expected more from you.
Yeah, everyone always does.
It's so defeated half the time, I swear to God. Oh, God. You got a Slayer helmet on Ironman? Yes, I do.
Was that for a slight helm?
I'm trying to talk. For the full Slayer helm, you need Focus Sight and Hex Crest, but for the basic one, you don't. You just need I think it's a black mask, spiny helmet, face cover, earmuffs, and nose peg for the basic one, and then you can get you get the full one when you can get the Hex Crest and Focus Sight. So I've not got a full one yet, I've just got a basic one.
Oh, got my awesome looking gear.
So like if I go on, learn how to craft Slayer helmets, learn how to fuse rings, oh yeah, so do you have to learn how to make the full Slayer helmet?
Pretty sure.
Because I'm not seeing that anywhere. I'm seeing how to upgrade the full Slayer helmet, but I'm not seeing how to learn it. I think you just have to get the Hex Crest and
Add them on.
Focus Sight and add them on, and then you can start buying the upgrades. Upgrade stats of one full Slayer helm. Yeah, so I think you learn the ability, you buy the ability to make the Slayer helm, and then when you can get a Hex Crest and a Focus Sight, then you attach them, and then you can start paying for the upgrades.
Does she poison?
I don't know if she does, but I know that the guards outside do. So you'll probably want an anti-poison, or if you have one, a super anti-poison. 80 points at the moment. I am on 115, but I am saving up for 300 to get that. Learn how to fletch broad arrows and bolts, because broad bolts are tier 50 and they work really, really well with the what are they called, with the rune crossbows. What am I killing? My next task is Greater Demons, which I'm so enthusiastic about. But I might get a couple of clue scrolls from them, so I suppose it's not terrible. I just need to get my gear. I commented on one status on Facebook this morning, and I've been getting notifications about it for like 2 hours. I never comment on anything on Facebook, and the one time I do, and that won't leave me alone. But it's just because you remember Miss Patton from school. The school tried to make her redundant.
Okay.
So, which I'm not very happy about, and a lot of other people aren't very happy about. I'm going to do some fishing, actually, because I'm a bit low on the old... Why is this guy following me? Oh, she... Kieran. Rune gauntlets, adamant boots. Have you got a switch of boots and gauntlets then?
Nah.
Ghost Hunter backpack.
Yeah, we'll be alright. I'm going to teleport out really quick anyway, to be fair. So.
I was going to say, I'm not 100% confident in your chances of beating her.
Not with my base and gear.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you here, Kieran. Not feeling too confident for you right now. Nice stats though. I can appreciate the stats, they're good. Alright, I'm going to do some fishing, which is going to be so entertaining on stream. But it needs to be done because I've only got 60 odd lobsters left, so I need to get like another 100 or so. Shouldn't take too long now with my fishing level at wherever it is, 60 something. I really need to do lunar diplomacy at some point. I'm gonna do like a quest stream for my Ironman at some point. What's Kieran killing? He's going to attempt to kill the Calphite Queen, and it's gonna go hilariously bad. I, on the other hand, while I'm fishing, I'm going to go and get a drink.
Hearthstone.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
Play Hearthstone.
I'm not going to play Hearthstone, no. I'm going to go get a drink. And I will leave you with the musings of Kieran as he attempts to kill the Cowfat Queen. I will be legitimately impressed if you've not teleported away by the time I get back.
That's right, I won't enter yet then.
No, you've got to go straight in. You've got to go straight in. No cheating. Alright, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Oh.
Are you dead yet, Kieran?
No, not yet.
Are you actually fighting it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Have you got to
You
phase 2
did
yet?
quite a bit of food though.
You got to phase 2 yet?
No. She's taking like no damage.
What weapon are you using on her?
Dragon longsword.
My bottle just made a really weird noise.
Hitting so hard, it'd be nice.
I do apologise for the stream getting a little bit boring with me fishing for lobsters, but unfortunately it has to be done. Check out my gains. What have you gained? What have you done? Who have you killed? Where have you hidden the body? Oh, hey, it's the man himself. 46 div. Oh, bloody hell, 8 fire making. You got some nice stats there, man. I'm going to pretend that I can't see the farming level. But apart from that, you got some really nice stats. That was supposed to be yo-yo, but I missed the second O. Yeah, some really nice stats. I work on the strength a little bit, maybe. You don't do farming. That's blasphemy. That's just blasphemy, man. How can you not do farming? If you need advice on farming, just give me a shout, because I got 99 on my main, so I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna have to teleport away, I think.
Have you got to the second phase?
Yep. She's got 9. She's half health in the second phase. So it's actually gone a lot better than I thought.
Maybe with better food. Try go do Swan Song.
I took some shark and harpoons. Swordfish. Harpoons. Oh dear. Oh, it's so close though. She's got 10k health. If I can crit 13k, crit 3k, that's not too bad.
Okay, well, if you've been mostly free to play, then I forgive you, but you need to make a start on farming, because seriously, you're missing out on so much money-making potential.
I got it down to 7k health.
Try it, go do Swan Song, and
am I going to die to poison? I'm going to die to poison. Am I? No, it's one off. 400 health.
Talk about cutting it close, man.
I'm actually pretty glad how much I did that.
Oh, you know
what? A
what?
lot better than I thought.
Yeah, it sounds like you did quite well, actually. I totally forgot to put my cooking gauntlets on. So I've just burned 5 lobsters. What?
What? Me?
What has that got to do with me not putting my cooking gauntlets on?
Karma.
I mean, it's true that I have no faith in you, but I don't understand what that has to do with anything.
Garden of Tranquility. I can do Garden of Tranquility, but then I have to do Swan Song.
I was going to say, go do Swan Song, and then you can get Monkfish, and then you might actually be able to kill her. Because you've got the levels to fish and cook them. Because I'm pretty sure I've got the levels to fish and cook them, and your fishing and cooking are like 10 levels above mine.
I'm going to try barrows again, see if I get lucky and actually get something. And not another Gusson's helm.
I was going to say, ideally you want more Guthans pieces.
Yeah.
Because you can take Guthans to Bandos to try and get Bandos pieces, so...
Right, might sound stupid, but I can do Air Surge, which is level 81 spell.
Yeah.
But obviously they're weak. A lot of them are weak to Earth spells, which is I can only do the tier 70 spell, which is Earth Wave. So is it better to use Blast or Wave? Surge or Wave?
I think it's better to do the higher level one. I think.
Yeah, I do. That's what I've been doing, but... And I'm kind of putting off my cow fight task. So. Oh, I hope I get a Triskelion key shard, then I'll be able to make one.
Oh, you got 2 pieces already?
Yeah.
Nice.
You get them fairly often from...
You get a guaranteed elite clue from Triskelion as well. I've got 2 pieces on my main, and I've had 2 pieces for like a year, and I just got super unlucky getting that 3rd piece. It's annoying me so much. I was actually thinking the other day I might go farm barrows till I get the 3rd piece, because like you say, they are fairly common.
Money as well.
Yeah, it's not terrible actually.
Now because of them thing.
Yeah, the barrows items sell for a lot, and the Linza pieces and the Acrosay pieces still sell for a fairly decent amount, I think.
I didn't take an emergency teleport. I'll be alright. I've not died there before, so there's always a first, isn't
Yeah.
there? You stupid ghost.
Is it bad that I've already had a pizza today and I just really, really want more pizza?
I'm guessing you had one for lunch.
Yeah.
Had
I
a
just
Mackie
really
D's instead.
like pizza. Am I going to get an entire invent of lobsters from one spot? That would be really, really nice. Oh, I did! Did it? I was expecting it to move before the last one, but it did the impossible. Sod getting a god sword on Iron Man. I just got an entire invent of lobsters from one spot. Well, I would like to get a god sword on Iron Man. That's like my overall goal. I want to get the Ceradaman god sword ideally, but I don't know how likely that is to happen. If I get 80 range, and then get the crystal bow, and use that to kill QBD till I got the parts for the raw crossbow.
Is QBD hard?
If you know the tactics, no. I've not actually killed her on my main before, just because by the time she released, she was already kind of like, there was already, my main was high enough level that I could kill other things that I could make more money from. But I mean, Tom's the one to talk to because he's probably got nearly 1,000 kills on QBD. I wouldn't be surprised. So he'd be the expert. James Hard. Hello, James. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm just nothing too exciting right now. I'm just fishing some lobsters ready for my next Slayer task. It's just kind of a casual, laid-back stream, just doing some Slayer on Iron Man.
Yeah, that fishing pet.
Oh, that fishing pet, God, no, man. I would love to get a skill pet on my Iron Man. Like I say, I got the Slayer skill pet on my on my main. I'd love to get a skill pet on my Iron Man, but I'm not expecting to get one. Do you have one on your Iron Man, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't like it. It's the fishing one.
Oh, you got the fishing one. I wouldn't be surprised if I get the fletching one, because I do quite a bit of fletching. I've got 4,000 odd maple logs in my bank to fletch at the moment. Just like, oh.
Same. They're not going anywhere though.
I will fletch some of them, but I think I'm going to use
Okay.
some of them for fire making as well.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll do some. Get 70.
Do you have any tips or good items to flip? I'm a member and I have 55 mil. I can't help you in that regard personally, because I don't flip items. I make money through Slayer and bossing and that, rather than flipping items, so I wouldn't be the person to ask, I'm afraid. You might want to maybe look at some of the clue scroll items. I would have a look at their value changes on the Grand Exchange database on the website, but things like composite bows, heraldic rune items, god trimmed rune items, stuff like that, because their prices have shot up massively recently due to them dropping fortunate components when they're disassembled for invention, which are then used to make the Luck of the Dwarves ring. So I would have a look at them possibly, but I don't know, they might have stabilised now, or they might still be going up, they might have stabilised, so it might be worth looking at some of them, but I can't guarantee because flipping is not my area of expertise at all. And Zoops is off to do his Slayer task. Good luck, sir. Or JSP, I should say. I need to just pick
That's
one
confusing.
name. Huh?
Because you're confusing me.
Zoops and JSP are the same person. I just can't make up my mind what name I'm going to use for them. Thank you for your help. No problem, man. Like I say, it's not really my area of expertise. If you had a question about farming or Slayer, I'd be able to help you, no problem.
Fairly niche.
Pardon?
Fairly niche.
Fairly niche, yeah. But flipping's just, it's not really what I do, so it's not something I'm going to ever claim to know a lot about. But thank you for subscribing, James. I appreciate that. I stream fairly regularly, and I stream a bunch of different games: Dark Souls, RuneScape, Battlefield, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, all sorts of stuff. So hopefully we'll see you again. And thank you to Kirito for subscribing as well. Thank you for that, I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream, I know, like I say, it's fairly casual, not too much going on right now, but if you are enjoying it, if you want to like the stream, that's always appreciated as well. And hopefully we'll see you guys in other streams as well. Also, I now know that my YouTube alerts are actually working, which they weren't last time, so that's a good little bonus. Like I say, I'm no expert, but... And Shaw just subscribed as well. I'm getting loads of subs today. Thank you for subscribing there. Three subscriptions, and Vultine. Why are so many people suddenly subscribing? Thank you for subscribing again, sir.
Did you pick that hypnotic cat?
I did.
Okay.
I will be honest, it's in the, like, standard animations thing. Who was that subscribed? Douglas Flores? I hope I'm saying that right. Has just subscribed as well. How many people are suddenly subscribing? All in the space of like 3 minutes. I don't even have that many people watching right now according to my view count. I'm really confused. Like, I'm not complaining at all. Like, the more subs the better. I'm just so confused how suddenly so many people are subscribing.
I wish when you finished looting the barrier thing, they would unlock all the doors.
How do you mean?
Because there's only like a set route you can take in there each time.
Oh yeah, you do two runs a trip, don't you?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that.
Massive loop round to get back to a room with the rope in, which started off being next to me.
I can now cook catfish. Timing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit confusing because according to my view count, I have 3 viewers right now, and I've just had like, how many was my dashboard say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people subscribe, including yourself. But like, so, oh, okay, it's Carito's friends. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. How many lobsters have we got now? 115. Like I say, I just stream for fun. Pretty much all my streams are fairly casual, fairly laid back. I'm not like a pro gamer or anything, and I'm just streaming for fun. But subscribers are always appreciated. Like, if people are watching, that just makes it so much better. I like to just kind of play games and chat to people, you know, so it's always pretty laid back. Even when I'm playing Dark Souls, it's still pretty chilled out, to be honest. Right, what are we doing? Let's go kill some greater demons, see if we can get a clue scroll. When I remember when half my gear is there. There we go.
Alright, you're keeping your burnt lobsters.
No, I'll be taking them out in a minute and dropping them. I bank them as I cook them and then just drop them in one go, because they stack as an item now, so it's just like, it's whatever. I'm gonna take my should I take my bow or my crossbow? I'm gonna take my bow, just because I'm so low on adamant bolts right now. What am I missing? My mind is totally blanked, and I think it's because the sun is coming right through that window on the back of my head. It's like slowly boiling my brain. They cannot watch it at the moment, but they love watching videos of Ironman, so I shared. Oh, cool, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm streaming my Ironman quite a bit more often now. I do stream my main account as well. But yeah, Ironman's fun. It's a cool little challenge. So yeah, if your friends are here for Ironman, I will try and make an effort to stream Ironman at least a couple of times a week. Probably more than that, to be honest, because I really enjoy streaming. So, Turoth boots are what I need. Where are they? There they are. They need to put placeholders in these banks, man. This is ridiculous. I can't be doing with having to search around for everything every time, because it's always in a different place.
Use the search function.
I'm far too lazy for that, and you damn well know it.
Yeah, my bank's a lot different to yours.
How so?
I've got like 3 combat tabs. Like, so one's a melee, one's range, one's magic.
See, the thing is, like, my Iron Man bank isn't even set up the same way as my main bank. I'm not even sure what's going on. I wonder, with all the prices of the clue scroll items going up lately, maybe that pith helmet is finally worth something. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 578k now. When I got it, it was
Is that your reward tab?
Yeah, that was the first like rare item that I got on a clue scroll. When I got it, it was like 20k or something on non-Iron Man. I got my Zamrak cloak, I got my Guthix body, Heraldic adamant plate body, Guthix page 3, purple elegant legs, 2 Armdale page 1s, 4 not skipping tickets, enchanted top, a costume skipping ticket, and Heraldic rune plate legs, which I also have another pair of on my combat tab. So I'm alright for gear. That's a point. Isn't Guthix body same tier as black? It is. Why don't I use that? Why do I keep using black? Oh, actually no, I have cosmetic override, so it doesn't make a difference anyway. Oh, 90k for a 1 hour elite. I feel your pain, man. I do elites on my main, and some of the rewards are just, when you've like had to go through like 4 or 5 of them god awful Celtic knot puzzles, and then you get like 90 to 100k, and it's just like, why?
Or when I bought that Admiral Pie on my main.
How much did you pay for that thing?
I think got like 90k reward.
Oh, man. Best is 400k. Is that from an elite or from a hard clue?
Yeah. So, what was your best reward?
What was my best reward? I don't know if I should say that on stream. You damn well know what my best reward was. Yeah, okay, so my best reward from a clue scroll was from a 400k from an elite. That's not too bad. Best has been about 1.2 mil from an easy. Oh, that's alright. Can't complain about that.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so you guys may well not believe me, and you have every right to not believe me, but before I came back to this game properly, I'd had a break for about 2 years where I'd kind of log in occasionally, stand around in the bank and not do anything, and I didn't pay any membership because I wasn't playing at all. And I basically didn't play for 2 years. I came back, did a Slayer task, put some membership on, did a Slayer task to see if I could get back into the game. Got a hard clue from it, my first hard clue after 2 years of not playing. And might have got a shadow die from it, which is worth about 900 mil. So yeah, that was my best clue reward by far.
But it got you back into the game, so...
It did, it definitely got me back into the game. It bought me a lot of very good gear that I'd previously not been able to afford, as well as 99 Herblore. So... where the fuck am I going? I like those reactions. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was literally saying, I remember I was on Discord with Kieran, who you can hear in the stream at the moment, and another friend of ours called Tom, who we also play RuneScape with. And I remember literally saying to those guys, like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm properly into this still, but I'm kind of enjoying doing a clue scroll again, because I've always enjoyed clue scrolls. They're like one of my main things that I love doing. And I was like, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with it because I'm just not really feeling it. And then I literally did my last clue about 10 seconds after I said that. The initial reward was only 90k, and then I re-rolled and I saw the value and I read it as 1 mil because it just didn't click in my head at all. Like, and so I saw the thing and I read it as 1 mil. And then I think it was Kieran was like, because obviously getting a shadow die, it comes up, it does the world announcement and it does the friends announcement. And I think it was Kieran who was like, you just got a shadow die, how much is that worth? And I was like, what? No, I didn't. And I looked again and realised that it said 1 bill instead of 1 mil. So yeah, I got that off a reroll. So you'll see that I reroll quite a lot now. Like, if it's less than 150k, I'm re-rolling straight away. So yeah, if I hadn't re-rolled that clue, I'd still be a poor scrub. I re-rolled that clue, and now I'm no longer a poor scrub, I am instead a rich scrub, because I'm still a scrub regardless.
I don't know, you're fairly poor now.
Yeah, I'm down to, well, it depends whether you're looking at like just money or if you're looking at oh, I forgot I brought prayer here last time because of how bad I was being hit, and I totally forgot to bring prayer potions with me. And it depends really on kind of how you look at it. Money and words. Money and items. My main is still on like 700 mil total or something. But yeah, if you're just looking at money, he's only got 70 mil. And because it's all like degradable gear, none of it's tradable, so. But yeah, the reroll luck is real. Never knock the reroll. Count as approx 100 mil. That's cool, man. Like I still. Like, even though my main's got, like I say, he's got, like, Noxious gear and Torva and all that kind of stuff, I still have, like, I still respect the 100 mil, because, like I say, I got that from luck. I got that just from pure dumb luck on a clue scroll.
Not the same as like earning it, like...
Yeah, like...
skid it or bottom, sort of.
It's one of those things, I always feel slightly guilty, because, like, 90% of my account's wealth, I think he had a wealth of about 250 mil prior, like cash and items prior to that drop. So I can respect the 100 mil. Like, I know how hard that can be to make. Because I know some people sat there and they're like, they're like, oh yeah, I make like $1 billion a week, and it's like, that's fine if you can do that, but not everyone's got the patience or the time to do that, you know. So I can respect 100 mil, definitely. Like, my money making on my Ironman is not good. As you can see, I've got all my money on me right now, and that totals just under 3.5 mil. Whereas Kieran, who you can hear in the stream, he's currently playing on his Ironman, Metal K. And he's got like 13 mil in cash on Ironman, so...
You get lucky with your Slayer.
Yeah, I do. Started off free-to-play killing guards for grapes. Oh god, I remember doing that. It's good. That's actually decent money. Like, I remember doing that myself, so... About 10 years ago I remember doing that. So I've been playing now for about 11 years. On and off, obviously. Like I say, I've had like a 2-year break, and I've had like the odd 6-month break here and there.
Wolfbone's is really good for like really low level money making.
Yeah.
I got my nephew in it, and they're 900, like 950 gold each. And seems like right next to a bank as well.
Yeah, that's actually, I hadn't thought about that, but of course it makes sense for people starting summoning late who just want to buy the first few levels.
You make like
Scrub. Thank you, JSP.
I make a few $100K an hour.
JSP knows what I really am. When I return to play, I created an account and dropped a dragon pick in it. Do not know if it was luck or bad luck because it was the Ironman. Oh, you mean you got a dragon pick drop on your Ironman? I'd be happy with that. And like I say, I've got a tab of clue scroll items on my Ironman that like are worth a fair bit, but I can't sell them because he's Ironman. They're just kind of sat there not doing anything. But I still see it as luck. I think it's cool to have those stuff and be able to say like, yeah, I got this shit on an Ironman. I got this shit myself, you know.
Yeah, I've ever got a gold dragon hatchet sometime, but you know.
Kieran's got that Dagonoth Rex Salt at the moment. How many kills have you got on him?
270.
270 without a dragon hatchet drop.
And like 120 odd kills dry from any rare item.
Oh god. You did get the Zerka ring on like your 3rd kill or something, so...
Yeah, that was a highlight.
That was pretty good, but to trade that off for not getting a dragon hatchet in 270 kills, I'm not sure if it was worth it. See, this for me is what makes these streams, because we've got a couple of people in here like chatting and interacting and stuff like that, and that's what I enjoy about these streams, because I know the actual gameplay is a bit, you know, just watching a mid-level Ironman do Slayer is not the most exciting thing, but when you've got people chatting, it's good fun. Right, I'm going to wait for one of them to attack me, rather than getting myself aggroed by 2. There we go. Oh, someone got a Ragefire Gland drop. That's a good, what, 50, 60 mil? I think. Let's have a look. $18 mil. Oh, that's the Rune Dragon drop. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was the Lava Strike Worm item. That's the attachment that goes on the Ragefire boots. I've always said if I get them, if I got one of those on my main, I would use it on the boots, but I won't buy them. Because I actually really enjoy getting Rune Dragon tasks, so I'm sort of determined to get them as drops rather than buying them. I think all 3 pieces are around the sort of 15 to 20 mil mark. So I could afford them, but I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather get them as drops. I've killed like 200 Rune Dragons without a drop yet, but I think they're like a 1 in 2,000 chance, so... Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should copy Luke's thing and do like 1,000 kills.
Yeah.
1,000 kill. What would I kill 1,000 of that would be interesting and get some decent loot?
Dagonoth Kings.
Dagonoth Kings. I could, but I wouldn't make much money off of it. Do you know where to repair the Zarite bow? Yeah, I think you can just. I think you just repair it like the other gear. You take it to Bob in Lumbridge or someone like that. You can also use on. I think you can also, if you've got an armor stand in your player-owned house, you can take it there, and then your smithing level will give you a discount. I'm pretty sure it's the same as any other degradable gear. Oh, I've done it again. Live's cool because you have someone to talk to, at least in my case. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm enjoying about it. I've been doing live streaming now for about a week and a half, and just being able to chat to people while you play is awesome. What level Slayer are you? I am 68 on this account. Slayer is my main form of combat training, so I tend to keep my Slayer level fairly high compared to my combat level. Hit 70 today, congrats man. Are you going for 85 so you can get them Abyssal Demons? They're good XP, man. And go 120. Go 120. I want to do 120. Oh god, I need to run because I'm dying. I actually want to do 120 Slayer. Let me teleport. Let me teleport. Before the Moss Giant attacks me. OS, RS is better. If that's your opinion, man, then go for it. I personally play RS3, but different strokes for different folks, I guess. Go 120. I'm actually supposed to be going for 120 on my main, because he's currently 101. I'm just far too lazy to actually do it. But if I wasn't lazy, that's what I'd be doing. If OS RS HD was a thing. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that without like getting banned. Like, I think that's a shame that they've not been able to figure something out with the creators of that, because it was a cool idea that I think a lot of people would have got behind. I know when I saw the videos go up like the first day about the OS HD thing, I was kind of thinking like, oh, I might try that out, and I'm really glad I didn't now, since people started getting banned for it. I know I think they pretty much unbanned everyone because it was just because the system identified it as a botting client when it wasn't, but still, like that would have panicked me if I'd logged in one day in my main and been banned. I'd be like, what? I mean, you do have resizable mode, but for me it's just the grind of playing two different versions of RuneScape. Like, playing my main and my Ironman's bad enough. Yeah, exactly, Karita. I mean, I'm with you on that. Like, some people are going to prefer OS, some people are going to prefer RS3, and it's just up to people to decide which ones they want to play. Some people will play both. Some people will play one more than the other. Some people will just play one and not the other, you know, and as long as people are happy, it doesn't matter. I'm slowly building an audience on YouTube with RS3, because a lot of the other RuneScape streamers on YouTube are streaming mostly OSRS, so I've had a few people sort of coming to me just because I'm doing the RS3 stuff, so that's always cool. And it's like I say, different things for different people. I think my main reason. Did you say Abyssal Demons were unlocked at 70? No, sorry, I meant like, are you going for the grind to 85 to get Abyssal Demons? That's what I meant to say. I can't remember what is unlocked at 70 actually, but I just remember when I first got 70 on my main, and that was a big deal for me, and that was when I kind of really like, I became really determined to get 85 and start killing Abyssal Demons. So that's what I meant there. Yeah, but like Karito was saying, I think I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. But like you were saying, like, you know, they're two separate games, and they're gonna have separate audiences. Like, you know, I stream Dark Souls 3 quite a lot, but I'm not going to expect everyone to come in and watch it, because some people like it, some people don't. Same as RS3 and OSRS, and you know, they're all different games at the end of the day. I'd really like to get 70 Slayer soon, actually. It's a nice milestone, I think. We've seen quite a few max combats that don't even have 70 Slayer, because again, Slayer's one of those things that people either seem to really, really love it, or they can't stand it. I've never really seen anyone who's like indifferent to it. This is when Kieran's going to turn around and tell me that he's indifferent to it.
No.
Be honest, though, that is the sort of thing you would do.
Me? Never.
Well, this demon clearly does not want to take damage.
I'm going to open this chest, and there's going to be a Darok that's going to stand there and whack him in the face.
Oh, is he your last one?
Yeah.
I hate facing Darok in the tunnels, even on my main, because I do the whole thing in Void. So he can still hit me really, like, properly hard. Well, at least I'm actually getting some half decent drops on this trip.
A loot path key.
Loot path key. Nitroscallion piece.
No.
Because the thing is, you'd be able to do an elite clue, like,
Yeah.
and you probably want a fair bit of food with you for the Gothic's wizard, but friend almost died in his hardcore Ironman. What was he fighting against to almost die? $103. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're not kidding. See, man, that's what puts me off hardcore Ironman, because I would get so angry if I died. I would just get so mad if I died. I wouldn't be able to deal. Oh, I've done it again. I pulled 2 of them. What was he
Yeah,
doing that he nearly died
Ironman.
then?
Hardcore Ironman skiller. Like, you didn't have fun.
Hardcore. That would still be quite difficult though. Because if you're a skiller, like, you're not going to be able to do Throne of Miscellanea for, you know, the running your kingdom and all that. Like,
I'm gonna do a few more trips.
you're determined to get something, aren't you?
Yeah. Either a Triskelion or armor.
The Triskelion would be really nice. I'd be really interested to see how you got on doing an elite clue on your Iron Man. Get total 2,000, then die for Selena. Should be difficult. The reason I haven't done Hardcore Iron Man so far is because I used to have issues with my internet where it would drop out randomly. And both my Iron Man and my main have died a few times doing Slayer and stuff like that, when my internet would just randomly drop. How long do I usually stream for? Honestly, kind of a combination of as long as I feel like it and as long as people want me to. So if I hit a point where I'm like where I'm getting a bit tired or a bit bored, then I'll usually end the stream. Or if people have all kind of gone and there's no one chatting or whatever, then I'll usually end the stream there as well. So it's just kind of when I feel like it in a way. When I feel like it and when the audience tells me they've had enough, basically. Other games, some of my other streams, like my Dark Souls 3 streams, they'll usually have like an actual defined point before the stream starts where I'm like, when I get to this point in the game, I'm going to stop this stream, sort of thing. But with RuneScape, it is just kind of when I feel like it, when people aren't watching anymore. Whichever happens first, really. You know, I've had streams where I've kind of said like, oh, I'm going to stream for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then like 40 minutes in, when I'm about to wrap up, 3 people have suddenly jumped in the stream and started chatting, so I end up streaming for another hour, because, you know, I'm not going to tell people like, oh, well, I was going to stop now, so I'm going to anyway. I mean, unless I've got something to go do, obviously, then that's different, but... Yeah, so there's no like, I've got no thing for like anyone feeling like they have to stay for the entire stream. Streamers that kind of expect that of people annoy me. People can just drop in and out as they like, and and yeah. That's obviously not to say that I'll stream indefinitely as long as people are watching. If I hit a point where I'm getting bored or frustrated, or I want to play something else, then I'll, you know, bring it to an end. But I'll probably stream for another, maybe another half an hour from here. I'm hoping to get a clue scroll on this task and then maybe end the stream with a clue scroll, but we'll see. Oh god, this Greater Demon's ripping a new one.
Did you remember to take prayer potions?
I did. It's one of the superior ones.
Ah.
Of course, I would get it when I'd like used half my food already. Mr. Jude, I have no idea how to say that. I'm sorry, man. Welcome to the stream. Last question. What are Reaper tasks? Reaper tasks are tasks from the Reaper himself, Death, in Death's office. If you go talk to him, I can't remember if you need a certain Slayer level. You might do, I'm not sure. But if you go talk to him, he will give you a Reaper gem. And then he will assign you a Slayer task. And it will be a boss. It will be a boss monster for you to go kill. But you can get pretty decent Slayer XP for it. And you can also save up Reaper points to buy rewards. I think probably the most valuable one would be, or certainly from an Ironman's perspective, would be the Uncut Hydrix, which you can then turn into an Amulet of Souls or Ring of Death.
But he doesn't care what your level is, though.
Yeah.
So, you can be like level 60 and give like God Wars or something.
Yeah, like Kieran says, I mean, you will get assigned if you're not sort of max combat or whatever. You will get assigned bosses that you look at and think, "There's no way I can do this." But you can re-roll your task for reduced rewards. So it's like I've never killed Araxi on my main. I keep intending to, and I think I might do on stream maybe sometime next week. But I've never killed Araxi on my main before, and Death just seems to have like a total hard-on for assigning me Araxi as a Reaper task at the moment, and I'm not okay with it. I've done it again. I've got two of them attacking me. I can smell barbecue. Oof. You can't get a Rax Reaper at level 80 combat. Can you not? Okay, I didn't know if there was combat level barrings or anything like that, but he can definitely. I know he can definitely assign you tasks that you're not realistically ready for, though. How many kills have we got? 96. Oh man, this task is going slow. I think, well, forgetting my prayer potions on the first trip and then getting that superior greater demon just now that's forced me to use like 4 or 5 lobsters has slowed it down quite a bit. I should kill Hellhounds for clue scrolls. I know. Hellhounds are really good for clue scrolls. I'm more just trying to do Slayer at the moment and hoping to get a clue scroll while I do it. But I might go kill some Hellhounds and get an easy clue scroll. Easy clue scroll drop. Let's kill this demon and then run away before we die. What's he dropping? Galdor, that's useful. Do what you think is more fun. Death just forces you to do harder bosses too fast. Yeah, definitely. Because obviously it doesn't take into account what gear you've got either, and I remember even though I was like almost max combat on my main, I did not have the gear at the time to be fighting Araxi, and he used to give me that task like every other day, and it was just like, it was so frustrating having to skip it constantly. But there you go, it's the risk you take when you do things like that, so.
Ooh. Double drop from the crate, from the chest, Aram's robe top and a Dark's great axe.
Bloody hell, that's not bad. Well, someone's happy.
Now.
What was it? Aram's robe top and
robe top and a Dark's great axe.
Jesus, that's good, man. That's really good. So I take it you're feeling a little bit better about Barracks.
Yeah, I'm happy now. Alright. Stop sulking. Losing on Hearthstone though, that's the one downside. I can't find the rope now.
You know what I didn't do that entire trip? Didn't activate my sharpshooter aura. I'm so good at this game.
Did you take it with you again?
Yeah. I'll use it on this trip. I'm like determined to get this task. I love Greater Demons because they're great XP at this level, at the level that my Ironman's at right now, and their drops aren't terrible either, again, for my level and my wealth right now. But they're so boring. It's just one of those tasks that just never seems to end. I think that's why every time I get them, I'm like, right, I'm going to stream now. This is the only way I can get through them. What are the eggs in your invent? Oh, they're accursed urns. They basically, I have them in my invent, and when the demons die, they collect their ashes automatically, and then when they're full, I just click it teleports away, and I get a big chunk of prayer XP. It's
Why did I hear a firework?
I don't think you heard a firework. I didn't hear a firework.
Mine, it might be my YouTube video.
For God's sake, Kieran. And it's just easier than picking up and scattering all of the ashes that they drop. But it also means I don't totally miss out on the XP. I'm not sure if I get as much XP as I would if I pick them all up and scattered them, but it's less hassle. So yeah, I just every now and then I just kind of make a few of these and bring them with me when I have to do demon tasks. Your member is over. Can you buy them from the GE? Yes, you can. I can't remember if you have to buy them and then use their runes on them, or if you have to, or you buy them after they've had the runes used on them. But yes, you can buy them. You get more XP actually. Oh, that's cool. I always thought it was less. So that's brightened my day. That has. And your member is over. Do you have enough for a bond there, Kurito? Why don't I kill Kilsoroth rather than normal Greater Demons? Probably because this is my gear, and these are my levels. Yeah, I had a feeling you might be being sarcastic. I would love to, don't get me wrong, like, if I could, I totally would. But it's gonna be a little while. Certainly when I hit the point where I can when I hit the point of being able to actually kill God Wars bosses, I will as much as possible, because one of my goals for Ironman is to get like full Bandos, full Subjugation, full Armadil, and a Ceradamin Godsword. Those are some of my goals, but I'm a little while off being able to do that yet, unfortunately. I do not have any more bonds, but I have gold to buy in GE if I can. Oh, that's alright then. Krilla's AFK. But doesn't he do that thing, he does that special ability or special attack or whatever where he like drains loads of your prayer or something? It's a while since I've been there. It's a good year or so at least since I've been there, but I'm sure he does do that thing where he like drains your prayer, which can be quite dangerous, but I suppose it depends on the gear you're taking as well. I think last time I went I took Augmented Gano and Staff of Light, which obviously isn't the best gear. It's not even the best gear that I had at the time, but going to have to leave the stream, but I'll definitely be back in the future. Okay, that's cool to hear. That's good to hear, James. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you in more streams. Like I say, they're pretty much always just casual, laid back like this has. So yeah, have a good day, man. Spec doesn't activate before 20 seconds into the kill. Oh, okay, so I suppose if you can nuke him down really quick, then you haven't got to worry about it then. And with penance it gives more prayer than you lose if you're low prayer points. I hadn't thought about penance actually. I've got out of the habit of using that aura. I need to start doing using that more often. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Mag. It's good to hear people are enjoying it, so I certainly will. Yeah, penance is good. I remember I used to use it at Aerits all the time, so I think that's why I kind of forgot to take it to bosses, because it would always be on cooldown whenever, if I'd had an Aerits task that day, it would always be on cooldown from that. But now that I don't need to take it to Aerits anymore, since I got Torva armor, I really should start taking it to God Wars and stuff. Yeah, I mean any Slayer task or boss that's soul splittable, like you say, penance is just the best aura out there, really. Talking of auras, I finally remembered to activate mine. I'm so good at this game, I swear to God. Fine, I've got 84 kills left, so I'll actually get like my, I'll get like a decent amount of damage out of it. Aerith, Soul Split and Penance, so amazing. Yeah, definitely, man. I've just found that with Torva armor, I don't take enough damage to justify Soul Split anymore at Aerith's, so with Torva armor and Drygors, I just go there and I take like 6 sharks with me and some overloads. I take a couple of prayer potions in case I end up being attacked by more than one, which obviously with using flurry to block to stun them during their special attacks, sometimes you'll pull an extra one. So I take a couple of prayer potions for soul splitting, just occasionally to bring my health back up. But I usually just take about 6 sharks with me. And then with all the sharks that they drop during the task, I find that just using a shark like maybe every 10 kills is enough to keep me alive, because the Torva blocks so much of their damage. Oh, I got third. Oh yeah, because I got a bunch of subs earlier. We had Karito. Oh my god, I cannot say that name. I'm really sorry, dude. I'm butchering your name right now. Came in the stream. I think they're still in the stream at the moment, and yeah, got a load of their friends to sub as well. So we just had a sudden rush of subs, and I was like, "What's going on?" Like 5 people sub in like 2 minutes. It was awesome. But yeah, this is in the chat here. This is Goodridge. He's actually the guy who got me to start streaming. He was the one who kind of encouraged me to do it and got me all set up. He also streams himself. He streams mostly OSRS. Try using Scythe/Lance to use AoE and heal tons with SS. Yeah, I've thought about taking my Scythe there, to be honest, and like you say, doing the AoE setup. But I use almost no supplies, penance and overloads. Yeah, it's there's loads of different methods. Once you get the gear and the levels, there's so many different methods you can use. I'm fairly comfortable with my Drygor and sharks, to be honest. But I've kind of turned them from what used to be a very kind of high concentration task, keeping an eye on my prayer and all that, into a very kind of AFK task now. It takes me a little bit longer, but I enjoy kind of AFKing them because they're guaranteed good profit with the bones. I mean, the bones at the end of the task alone are 1 mil. And if you get a pair of Razorback gauntlets and then the other drops, you can easily make 5 mil a task. with like 0 effort. So, but yeah, this Goodrich guy is in the chat right now. If you're in the mood for a stream and I'm not about, he's the one you want to go to. What world am I on? I'm currently on world 54. World 54 is my home world, not because I stake. I actually hardly ever stake. It's simply because literally everyone on this world is at the Jewel Arena, which means everything else is free. Bosses, Slayer monsters, everything. It's almost always empty. So this is the world I use mostly. Very high kills per hour, yeah. Oh, there we go. We got our clue scroll. That's what I've been waiting for. Definitely high kills per hour. I'm probably one of the few people in this game who's not too concerned with kills per hour. I do like my tasks to go quick, but there's certain tasks I quite enjoy, so I don't mind them taking a bit longer, and that's one of them. But I'll definitely try the AoE method out at some point, give it a shot, see how I like it. I've actually got Eris as my task on my main at the moment, so I could give that a shot when I next go on there. But yeah, if you ever want to see me in game, I'm not particularly sure why you would, I'm not that special, but if you do want to hang out or whatever, I'm on world 54 like 99% of the time, so just don't go to the Jewel Arena because you lag the fuck out. I always do whenever I go there. If I have a Jewel Arena clue, I normally swap worlds really quick to do it. Friends chat. I don't have a friends chat at the moment. I should do. Alright, well, I do have a friends chat, but I'm not in it. But I should do. I should do, really. I should use my mains, probably. And my main is Dracolos, same as my YouTube name. And then my Ironman, as you can see here, is just Iron Drac. So, fairly easy to remember. Where is friends chat? Let's have a look. Friends chat info, blah blah blah. Yeah, it'll be that one, won't it? There we go. I'll try and be active in my friends chat from now on. Best skill on iron is smithing. I find it kind of weird. That is quite strange, actually. I've really struggled with smithing on my Iron Man. I've done quite a few quests for it, and then a lot of grinding. I will say, from getting... Oh, who's this? Ah, cool. Hi there, guy whose name I couldn't say earlier. Hey Kieran, there's an Iron Man here who's even better than you are. And he's got almost the same cosmetic appearance as me. Because he's that much of a badass. I like this guy already. Oh wow, Kieran, he's wrecking you in stats. Kieran, the guy you can hear on my Discord, he's a much better Iron Man player than I am. So that's why I'm telling him that you're absolutely annihilating him, because you are. And I want to humiliate him. Do you see these stats though?
Mm.
This is the guy you are aspiring to be.
I can't bother that farming, I believe.
He's got the House Drac and stuff. Have you done Branches of Darkmire then?
Who? Huh?
The Iron Man I'm talking to. Oh, that 96 rune crafting is fucking awesome. You gotta try and get that cape, man. There's something I always have. I think I've got about 11 99s, some 10 or 11 on my main at the moment. But I just have so much respect for anyone who can get a 99 on an Iron Man. Like, I'll be so happy if I ever manage it on this one. And you're so close there, man.
How have you got that high root, crafting level?
Kieran wants to know how you got 90 crafting. Main is near max, going for comp first day. Oh, nice, man, nice. I have to. How did you get done River of Blood? Oh, nice one, man. See, I know that the Branches of Darkmire gets you the tier 70 weapons, tier 70 non-degradable weapons, but I hated the boss fight in that quest so much. I really don't want to do it again on my Iron Man. Buckets of sand blowing glass. Man, I have serious... Got this baby from that quest. Oh yeah, the Sun Sphere. Is that tier 78? Is that what that is? Oh god, yeah it is, isn't it? Oh yeah, because you can get the... you can upgrade it or something after River of Blood or something, can't you? I think. What are those things at the bottom of my invent? They are accursed urns. They collect the ashes of the demons as I kill them, and then they teleport them off for prayer XP. Saves me collecting all of their ashes. Going for some broadcast spammage with Max and Comp and some other stuff. I will look out for that, man. I will definitely look out for that. Harps mostly. Oh, in Prifddinas then. I've never actually done them. I need to get around to trying them at some point because I'm told they're pretty decent XP. Oh, this has turned into a really good stream. It's certainly my best Iron Man stream yet as far as audience and interaction goes. This has been really, really fun. 100% worse for Blizzard weapons. They're going for 9 years. I'm not maxed yet. I feel you, dude. I've been playing on my main on and off for 11 years and he's max combat but he's not maxed overall, so I feel you there, dude. I know that it's like gonna be worth doing, but I just that boss fight when I did it on my main, it just I hated it so much. It was the way that he has that ability where he spawns those two little Bloodveld things and you've got to kill them before they reach him, or they'll heal him to full. But for some reason when I was doing that quest, every time, even if I killed them before they started moving, let alone before they reached him, he'd still heal to full, and he kept doing that ability over and over. And I was just burning through food because I was unable to hurt him because he'd just immediately heal it back. I just got so angry with it. I think it took me about 3 attempts, and then I finally got lucky on the 3rd attempt, and he did that ability twice the entire fight, and I was able to kill him. But the previous 2 attempts, he, like every other ability was that, and he just constantly healed to full, and it was just, I hated it. I hated it with a passion. Played since around 06 and still never maxed. Yeah, I think, what are we now? Well, we're 2017, so yeah, it'd be about the same time that I started, so 1 level per minute. Yeah, the early levels go quickly, they're very deceiving. Started a new main in 2015 and now I'm nearly maxed. Oh wow, so 2 years to get nearly maxed, that's not bad, man. That's some dedication. I don't know if I'll ever be maxed on my main or my Iron Man, to be honest, because some of the skills I just hate so much. I can't ever see myself getting 99 in them. In Divination's a big one. I did so many quests for like XP lamps and stuff to get 80 Divination so I could unlock Invention, but I don't know if I could ever drag myself to getting 99 in that. Right, let's run and do this clue scroll, shall we? Assuming that it's one I can actually do. Aha, I know this one. So let's go bank real quick and get some food. Nearly maxed in 2 years, man. That's really good. I have some serious respect for that. Although you must have some serious patience, because I know that's what stops me from maxing on games like this is my patience level. It's just not there. at all. Like, I do not have it. I think the only game that I've got any level of patience with right now is Counter-Strike, which is really weird because that's the sort of game that would normally make me very, very angry, but I'm weird because my best skills are always the ones I hate the most, like mining. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's really weird. That is quite weird. I hate mining, therefore it's one of my worst skills. I also hate Hunter, which coincidentally is also one of my worst skills. So that is quite strange. Started an ult for the Bants and I got 33 Hunter levels in 30 minutes at the fair. Yeah, the fair was really good XP. I didn't realise how good the fair was for XP until right near the end, which I'm kind of annoyed by. Like, it was like 4 days before it ended that I finally found out how good it was for XP, because I was trying to train agility for, I think, throwing a miscellanea and royal trouble, where you need like, I think you need like 40 for one of them and 42 for the other or something like that. And so I was training to 40 because I knew that the first quest would get me 42 from the reward, and it took me like 20 minutes, I think, to train from to train from like 20 something agility to 40 on the fair, whereas it would have taken me like probably 2 hours at least on the barbarian agility course. So I work different from normal people. Well, I can respect that. You know, everyone has their different ways of doing things, so I can definitely respect that. Place a link for a pick of my main stats. Yeah, go for it, man. If the YouTube chat will let you do it, then go for it. Panic in the Heart of Haunted Words. Oh, excuse me. You got any more loot yet, Kieran?
Nah. Stop him.
Oh, you stopped?
Yeah, I managed to do 3 trips in one go now, so getting a bit there.
Oh, that's alright.
Mainly because I'm actually taking more than 2 prayer pots.
Yeah, it probably helps.
Yeah.
I suppose you can't really complain after getting a double drop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you missed that, Luke. I don't think you were in the live stream when that happened, but that is if you still are now. I can never tell because he drops in and out so much. But if he is still on a live stream, Kieran got a, what was it, Darok's Great Axe and Arim's Rope Top earlier?
Yeah.
From the same chest. Luke just likes to abandon us at random and not tell us. It's not on, really. Right, if I remember correctly, it's around here somewhere that I need to panic. I feel like the person who uses his right hand to pick up something that is on his left side. I actually do that sometimes. My right hand is that dominant that I will legit do that, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. My left hand is just useless, so... Apart from when I'm feeling lonely, but that's between me and my left hand.
Mrs. Palm.
Not when I'm drinking, dude. Seems like it doesn't let me. Yeah, YouTube chat's really weird about it's really weird about links, I've noticed. I think it's so that they can't get in trouble for like malicious links or whatever. But I mean, you could always post your main's username or screen name in the chat, and people can look it up and on high scores and that. If this agent would die, I would appreciate it. There we go. Now I got to kill the vampire as well. This is you fucking well wish, Kieran. You don't even need to lie though. Your main stats are pretty decent considering how little you actually played it.
I might go try kill some revenants.
Feeling brave.
Yeah, I'm gonna die probably.
That confidence though. If only I could be that confident.
Full rune armor.
Your left hand is your girlfriend. Considering that my girlfriend is in Greece for the next 4 months, yeah, my left hand may as well be.
I don't even know where they are.
Don't even know where what revenants are or my girlfriend. I
Right.
don't know where my girlfriend is either, so...
No, I don't really need to know where she is.
Yeah, I'd be concerned if you knew where she was actually. I think she's in Athens at the moment, or she's going to be in Athens soon. Oh, are you shitting me?
Where do revenants live?
It's getting very personal. I know, it happens. It's all good. I don't share anything that I wouldn't with anyone else, to be fair, so... I just like telling inappropriate jokes, that's all. Well, that clue scroll's not happening because I need 7 more fishing levels that I cannot be asked to get right now. I can't even use an Admiral Pie to boost that because I think they only boost like 4 or 5.
Mm.
Oh, same as your YouTube name. Okay, let's have a look quickly. Maybe I'll quickly jump back to the J-U-D-Y-T-J. How do you say that? Please explain. It's the J that's throwing me off. Here we go. What we got? We got 99, attack, defense, strength, constitution, ranged, prayer, magic, cooking. Oh! We got 98 woodcutting. That's not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. I mean, I've only got like 80 something on my main, so I can't talk, but you've broken the pattern there. It's a combo breaker. 98 farming. I beat you on something! So one of the few 99s I have is farming, so ha. 113 dungeoneering, 98 divination, 99 invention. Jesus, man. You got some awesome stats. And you beat me on Slayer as well, like my pride and joy. Apart from farming, which is actually probably more so my pride and joy, but you're going to go fish some fish, as opposed to fishing cats, I suppose.
You fish lobsters, which are crustaceans.
Kieran, have I ever told you to shut the fuck up? The worst part about this clue IMO is the fact that I can't seem to get a Rune Warhammer drop. Oh god, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. Well, I've got a costume skipping ticket at the moment, so I wouldn't have to worry too much about that. It's just getting into the fishing guild. Of course I'm going to fish. I cannot fish for whales. I was about to say whales are fish, but they're not. They're mammals, aren't they? So, well played, sir. Alright, should we go finish this task and maybe get a clue scroll that we can actually do?
East of the bandit camp. Oh, I still don't know where the bandit camp is.
Yeah, the two clue scrolls right now that I really don't like are oh, Hardcore Ironman died against King Black Dragon.
He's got quite low stats for doing it. Unless they're all in-
1185.
Unless they're all in combat stats.
I doubt he's got over 1,000 total level from combat stats alone somehow.
But I mean,
My maths is not great, but
he's probably
you can just say
sub-advanced.
Judy or Mr. Judy. Okay, cool. That's what I was going for originally, but I was like, I wasn't sure. I will probably just go with Mr. Judy. Because I can actually say that. Also, my mum's name's Judy, as it happens, so... Saving my non-99 stats for comp, at least most of them. Ah, cool, fair enough. Oh yeah, like you said earlier, so you can get that achievement spam in the chat. Can fish catfish. That's a good point, you can now, can't you? With Menethos. That place that I've been to like twice. I don't know about you guys, but I was so underwhelmed with Menethos. Sitting in the same position for 2 hours and suddenly wondering why I can't feel my legs properly. I'm so healthy. I saw a cat yesterday that does tricks for food at the house that I was on the roof of. They also have a Yorkshire Terrier that's like literally the size of the palm of my hand, and he's 15 and his tongue sticks outside of his mouth all the time because it doesn't fit in his mouth properly. He's adorable. Sitting in that position. Sitting in what position? Sitting in a position, certainly. No, it's just because it's hot and I have a leather chair, so once I sit down I can't physically move because I just sort of stick to it. It's so pleasant. That face always creeped me the fuck out, man. Always. Only about 100k off from woodcutting and farming. Okay. That's acceptable. I'm still quite proud of the fact that I have a stat that's higher than one of yours though, on my main. It is only the one, but I'm still proud of it. I'm very proud of my Iron beats my main in RC, which is kind of... That is quite funny actually. That's quite cool though. I wouldn't mind if my Iron Man ended up with a stat higher than my main. Like, I'd be quite happy with that. I love the farming cape, like, ever since I got 99 farming, which is like 2 or 3 months ago now. I've been using that cape as my cosmetic override on my main. So no matter which cape I have equipped, it always shows the farming one. I love it so much. So proud of it. It's like the 4th rarest skill cape in the game, apparently. So I might not have many skill capes, but I have one of the rarer ones, which is quite cool. So how come you've got 96 rune crafting on your Iron Man anyway? Because like, I can remember when I started my Iron Man and leveling rune crafting pretty early on because I wanted to be able to make nature runes for High Alking. But then since I've started Slayer, I've been getting so many nature runes from clue scrolls and just Slayer monster drops that I've not needed to make any, so it's just kind of sat at 48 now for quite a while. So I've just not really needed it. Oh, I've literally just got what what Kirito was insinuating. That took me way too long. I've literally just got it, and no, I was not sitting in that position. That took me like 10 minutes. There's no excuse for that. Wow, I'm feeling slow today, clearly. Better to catch lobster or swordfish? Well, I mean, swordfish heal more, but I personally go for lobster because it's a more steady rate of XP, because when you're fishing for swordfish, you'll also catch tuna. So I personally just stick with the lobster. I've been thinking about switching to swordfish though, and then using tuna for stuff that doesn't hit so hard, and the swordfish for stuff that does hit harder, but I think I personally prefer lobster. I think if you're playing Ironman, it's probably going to come down to personal preference and what you're using it for, really. So that's one of the things I've noticed with Ironman, actually. When I started playing it, I looked up a lot of different guides on YouTube and stuff like that, and I'll do this, do that, do the other. But actually a lot of it is really personal preference. It's kind of whatever you prefer to do. Like, so many guides for Ironman say, oh, do In Search of the Merak, In Aid of the Merak, one of those two, like as soon as you can, and start doing temple trekking for silver bars to level crafting. But both me and Kieran, like I say, the guy on Discord with me right now, we, instead of doing that, we trained combat on cockroach soldiers and made carapace armor, which we then high out for early gold, and we also got our first rune scimitars from them, and then excess rune scimitars that we high out for gold, because we just prefer doing it. Probably a little bit slower than the temple trekking silver bar method, but it just works better for us. I think that's something we both learned, is that actually when it comes to Ironman, it's really, really personal preference, what you are going to prefer doing, what you see more use in doing. Because there's loads of guides out there that are like, oh, do this, do that, and then you do it, and you think, why am I doing this? I could be doing this instead. Because everyone plays differently, and I think that comes out in a big way in Ironman. I'm going for the rarest skill cape comp. Yeah, I'm never going to have a comp cape, like, I've already accepted that fact, but man, I hope you get it. I really do. It's an awesome achievement. The dedication required to get that thing is just insane. And I've been thinking about doing my own Ironman guide, like starting out guide, but with more options than what a lot of the ones out there already have, because a lot of them are very same, and they're very like, this is the most efficient XP for this, and this is the most efficient XP for this, but it really is personal preference with Ironman. I think what works for one person might necessarily work for the next. I think this goes for everything, because if you play just for what you see on the internet, you will not be playing for you, but for others. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. You know, I definitely agree with that one. Rune crafting really gets to you after a while. I agree with you there, man. Welcome to the stream. Dedication level 120, it definitely is, Mr. Judy. I can only aspire to be as dedicated as you. Oh, I let my prayer drop because that's how much attention I'm paying. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like you say, you've got to play the game how you want to play it, and I think guides and that still have their place. Definitely, you can learn things that you might not have known, and start doing things that you might not have done otherwise. But you got to be realistic about it. If you do something in a guide and you're really bored by it and you're not enjoying it, there's no point doing it. Catch lobster is much faster. Yeah, definitely. Lobsters are faster because they're lower level. If you're just wanting swordfish and you don't want the hassle of the tuna, then lobster's kind of your best compromise, really. Oh, just realised my thumbnail is actually accurate now. I reused an old thumbnail for this video because I didn't have greater demons originally, but now it's accurate. Jack, you're doing a very good job. They're not dying. I know, thank you. It's not the most exciting gameplay in the world, but Trimenophos fisting. I think me and you have gone to very different versions of Menophos, mate. Is it not that bad then? I've kind of avoided it because honestly, I really don't like the whole rep grind thing. Especially as I'd literally on my main, I'd literally just got my my quest cape like 3 days before the update came out or something like that, and then I found out I had to do a rep grind to keep my quest cape, and I was just like, oh, this guy has a lot of time. I'll give Menophos fishing a go at some point now. I didn't get too many lobsters earlier, so I'm still fairly low. So I need to get some more, so I'll give the Menophos ones a go, see what they're like. I remember talking of Ironman with several 99s. I saw messing around in Prif the other day, and I saw an Ironman with untrimmed invention cape. He managed to get 99 invention before anything else, and I checked his stats, it was still the only 99 he had. So I thought that was quite impressive, but he must have worked bloody hard to pull that off. Hey, we got another clue scroll. Maybe we can actually complete this one. I got 29 kills left and 4 lobsters. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to bank before I finish this. So what kind of runecraft are you doing, Crispin? You actually making runes or are you doing rune span? Runespan. Ah, cool, cool. What level you got? 401 till 91. Nice, man. You going for the cape? I mean, it's not too difficult to level up. I think it's just boring is the main problem. That's what I find with it anyway. I just find it so hard to stick with because it just drags. What do you do the most in this game? Me personally, I pretty much do Slayer, both on my Ironman and my main. Slayer is by far my favourite skill, so I do tons of Slayer. I do quite a bit of farming as well, although I haven't actually done any on my Ironman for a few days now. But yeah, mostly Slayer. What about sort of everyone else? What's like everyone else's main thing? Click the most in the game instead of playing the game. Let's have a look at this clue scroll. I've got 17 kills to go, so I think we'll do this clue scroll and then see where we're at. Don't need to go hopping mad or take steps to get to this treasure, just be totally shellfish.
Other one north of the barbarian, placed near the stepping stones.
It is. Thank you for that, Kieran. I haven't seen that clue in a long time.
There's like a shell on this beach you have to dig, don't you?
Yeah, I think you're right. On the shell on the shore. Yep, Mr. Judy is backing you up. There we go. And to my good old friend RuneWiki. When I spell clue scroll right, anyway. Coordinates, what are we looking at? 05 and 50. Okay, there we go. Right, know where this one is now. So, probably our best route. Is that a bank chest or is it just a deposit box? I can never remember. Hopefully it's a chest, but... let's have a look. Ah, it's a bank chest, that's cool. I don't have any of those, do I? I was looking for Juju Spirit Bag teleports, but I haven't got any of them.
I'm from Tabley.
Can you buy them in Tabley?
Yeah, that the summoning woman, that she has that little pet thing for them, don't she?
Oh, that's okay.
There are
I
a few
thought you had
things-
to buy them from the minigame, but...
No.
Alright, let's go buy a bunch of them then.
Did my ultimate ability and splashed.
What are you fighting at the moment?
Trying to kill some revenants.
Oh, you got any kills? Yeah.
Trying. You know, I killed a few of them, but like the ones that like level 98 I can't kill, so it doesn't leave much.
Cool, get 2,000 gold each. They're not
Yeah,
cheap.
Nope.
I need to start a Legends quest at some point, because every time I get any of them clues that are in the southern part of Karamja, I can't do them.
Yep.
I really need to get that started, but I don't know which quests I need to do still before I can start it. Because you have to do Legends before Desert Treasure, don't you? I think.
Yeah.
Or am I making that up? You've done both of them, haven't you? Legends quest isn't a master quest, is it?
No, you don't need to do Legends Quest first.
Do you not? Ah, that's alright. I need to do Underground Pass and Shiloh Village. Oh, I still need some levels though. Thieving, Agility and Mining. What about Desert Treasure? Can I do that yet? Nope. I need 3 more quests and 2 levels. Joy. So many quests I need to do, but I just really can't be asked to train. I'm gonna, at some point, I'm gonna get the levels and the quests done, and I'm gonna do like a stream of some of the more important quests like Desert Treasure and Lunar Diplomacy and stuff like that. Use the stream as a motivation to get them all done. Ugly guy begging for gold. For me saying he hates being poor, I said I hate beggars, so we were the same. I was very rude. Not really. Honestly, for me personally, the begging in RuneScape really annoys me. I've been very, very poor in this game before, and you just kind of deal with it and make an effort to make money. So I wouldn't say you were particularly rude. you know, I've had I remember a few occasions back when years ago when my account got hacked on a couple of different occasions and had everything taken and all the rest of it, and I'd log in with like almost nothing in my bank, and you just suck it up and make money again, you know. And that's coming from someone who typically isn't very good at making money, but I can make enough to get by. See, Kieran, I can teleport while poisoned. Sorry, I had to take the opportunity. You'd have done the same. Except that you wouldn't, because you wouldn't have managed to teleport.
Oh, it's too hot.
It is, it's way too hot at the moment. It's, oh god. Oh, we got our casket. We actually managed to complete the clue. Let's have a look, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get.
So you got stream delay, so don't see the casket yet. You got stream delay, so can't see the casket.
You can't see the casket?
So you just appeared.
Are you got your stream caught up on live, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that in some cases some people need to, but there are people who go beyond the limits. Yeah, no, definitely. Some people just go way overboard with it. Let's have a look. Nah. 84k, but I can reroll, so let's reroll. Let's see if we can get that reroll luck that my main had a few months back. Nope. That's even worse. Oh man, that's so bad. Yeah, I got 70k. That's so bad. What? Biscuits annoy me. How many rune arrows have I got? I've got loads of rune arrows. Wait, what? Why are they lower damage than broad-tipped arrows? Like, that's so confusing. They're the same tier. Oh well, whatever. 12 hard clue scrolls, that's got to be the most anticlimactic from bad to worse, yeah. I love the reroll because of what it did for me on my main. Getting the shadow die off a reroll was amazing, but sometimes it betrays you. Just got to take the bad with the good. Alright, let's go finish this task real quick and see what we get for the next one. Hopefully something a bit more exciting, although I'll probably bring the stream to an end soon because I've been streaming for 3 hours solid now, so I hope you've all been enjoying it. Some of you have stuck around for quite a while, so I'll take that as a positive sign. Like I say, if you have been enjoying it, if you want to like the stream, that helps me out loads. It's something I always forget to ask for, but I do really appreciate it when people put a like on the stream. It helps me out in a big way. And yeah, anyone who's not subscribed, if you want to subscribe, then please do. I try. Oh, hey, Mr. Judy, thank you for subscribing. I try not to ask for likes and subscriptions too often, but at the same time I like having an audience. I like, you know, when people come back and watch, so I try not to be one of those who's like always asking for it, you know, because it can get really annoying when people mention it every 5 minutes, but it is massively appreciated whenever people do subscribe and like videos, because it means that I'm doing something right, you know. let's get this task finished off. Maybe we'll get super lucky and get another clue scroll in 17 kills. I doubt we will, but... I tell you that I do not speak English well, but... Your live is holding me here. Man, your English is great. Like, there's been a couple of bits you said that I have kind of had to read 2 or 3 times before I got what you were saying, but I really wouldn't worry about it, man. Like, if you're enjoying the stream and we're chatting and all that, then that's the main thing, really, you know? So where are you from, just out of interest? Like, I kind of goes to everyone. Like, where's everyone from? We've been chatting for like 2 hours now and I've not asked where anyone's from, so... Obviously I'm from the UK, you can probably tell from my accent, but... Brazil. Oh, awesome. That's cool, man. Got people watching in Brazil. That's cool. I really want to go to Brazil someday, actually. It looks awesome. Broken English for a foreigner better than semi-broken English from a native. Yeah, man. It definitely is. Like I say, I mean, I can't really comment on it because I use way too much slang, and like my mum is quite posh in the way she speaks properly, and she doesn't like how many letters I drop from my words and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, Mr. Judy, definitely with you on that. So my girlfriend's Greek and she speaks better English than I do, so... Although I say she speaks better English than I do, she speaks a lot of Americanized English, which causes debates, to say the least. Like, I did catch her saying aluminum a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, no. You're Dutch? Oh, cool, cool. I used to have some neighbours who were Dutch, actually. Lived across the road. They still own the house, but they rent it out because they moved back to the Netherlands, so... Good beaches, good bugs. It's a cool place. I like it. Embrace the stereotypes. We embrace our stereotypes over here in England. A lot of us actually speak decent English. I have to admit, I've met quite a few Dutch people in my life, both in the UK and in other countries. I've never actually been to the Netherlands itself, but I've met a lot of Dutch people in the UK. I've met a lot of Dutch people through online gaming. There seems to be a massive, I might be wrong, but it seems to be a massive online gaming community over there, because I meet so many Dutch people on like RuneScape and World of Warcraft and Counter-Strike and, you know, all that. And I don't think I've ever met a Dutch person that I had like an issue understanding. Like, all seem to speak really, really good English. I'm really bad. I speak very, very basic German, although even that I can't remember most of. Just because I haven't used it in years. But like, the amount of countries that speak English like almost as standard, where like 80-85% of the population can speak at least basic English, and so few of us over here speak other languages, it's kind of embarrassing, really. I keep saying I'm going to learn another language and I never get around to it. In Brazil, few people speak English. Yeah, so I suppose sort of where you are, it's probably not as useful to speak English. Dutch internet connectivity is amazing, so that could be a reason. I've heard about the Dutch internet speeds being ridiculous. I have 52 megabyte per second download speed at the moment, and from what I'm told, that's like nothing compared to what you guys get in Holland. Best schools here are very medium. I can sympathise with that. We have brilliant education in the UK, depending on where you are. The local school that I went to was one of the worst in the country, so I was quite unfortunate there. Unfortunately, we didn't know it was one of the worst before I went there, so it's kind of, we found out through me going there, and the issues I had to deal with was how we found out how bad it was. But our education generally is very good over here. But if you live in the wrong area and you get unlucky with your local school, then speak English and Dutch fluently, with me actually considering English my second main language. That's impressive, man. Like I say, my girlfriend's Greek. She speaks English fluently, but she's also here studying English, and she wants to work in publishing and that. So, I mean, her English is like perfect. Apart from the Americanized bits, but there's someone else I know online who I've not spoken to too often recently, but she lives in Belgium and she speaks English, Dutch, French, and a bit of German, and I'm just like Brazil has still several problems, but I still love this country. Yeah, I mean, every country has its problems, definitely, and you've got to, if you live in whatever country you live in, you just got to make the best of it, really, haven't you? So, also know quite a bit of German, French, little bits of Italian, Spanish, and some Russian words. I know that, was it suka, I think, is bitch in Polish, because I used to work in a warehouse with a bunch of Polish and Latvian guys who taught me how to swear in their languages, which was fun. But I mean, apart from that, my language skills are awful. But I did, like I say, I did study French and German. I'm just not very good at learning other languages. Like, my brain's just not wired that way, unfortunately. Well, I'm going to try and learn some Greek, because obviously having a Greek girlfriend, I want to be able to talk to her a little bit in her own. Even though her English is perfect, I feel like, I should be able to talk to her in her own language a little bit. HTML, CSS, a bit of Java and PHP. Jesus Christ, man. Talking traditional and digital. There's a task done. Bitch in Russian as well, yeah. I get that shouted a lot at me when I'm playing Counter-Strike, so I figured it probably meant something similar in Russian. You definitely know what you're talking about when it... Why have I teleported to Karamja? That is not where I wanted to go. You definitely seem to know your stuff when it comes to languages, so... Let's just inspect random people as we run around. I like that music. Yeah, pretty much. I had some Russians the other day in CS:GO that were really good, actually. I've not been playing it for long. I'm one win away from getting my actual rank. So one win away from being silver 1. and I had a game the other day with these two Russian guys they were really, really good. Actually, they were really good at the game, but they were actually super helpful. Like, they were shouting, but they were shouting like helpful stuff. So whenever they were spectating people, they'd be like shouting, but they'd be shouting where enemies were and like where the person needed to stand and stuff like that, like where the best spot was. Oh, she's going to try and give me the Cowfight Queen, isn't she? I don't want the Cowfight Queen, because I don't have the gear to kill it. Don't give me the Cowfight Queen, no. 34 Pterodogs? The hell are Pterodogs? Also, I apologise about the echo. This is because Kieran, who's on Discord with me, has muted his mic. So it causes me to echo. I was playing, and when I realised I was just watching the live. I have no idea what Pterodogs are, or where they are, or anything. I don't even know what they drop. Tarn's Lair. I don't even know where Tarn's Lair is. And looking like a transformer. Yeah, man, it's I'm trying to talk quieter, because if I talk too loud right now, the echo comes back absolutely deafening. Yeah, I've just seen on RuneWiki Tarn's Lair, but I've never done these before. Oh, Haunted Mine, is that what that is? That'll be why, because I didn't do Haunted Mine on my main until I was a much higher level. What are they weak to then? Weakness. Oh, they're weak to melee. Okay, that's cool, because I want to train melee at the moment anyway. What do they drop? I'll take some Alks with me. I might do these quickly on stream if people are still watching, because these shouldn't take too long. Level are they? Slayer level 40, combat level 65. Oh, that's fine, they shouldn't do too much damage then. Oh, okay, they're aggressive and attack multiple at once. And it drains prayer. Bring a two-handed weapon. Do I have a two-handed weapon at the moment? I don't even know. Use melee drops next to nothing. Yeah, they drop. It says, oh, hello. I was like completely tabbed out there, so I had no idea he was stood next to me. I'm just going to get my gear sorted quickly, because I've still got my range gear on. I'm going to see, I don't think, because I haven't been lucky enough to get a Dragon 2-hand yet, unfortunately. But I might take my leaf-bladed spear, because it's saying to AoE them down, which from the looks of it is going to be the best option. Pizza is here, be right back. Pizza is more important than stream, so go get your pizza. What? It's tier 50? Yeah, let's do that, and then we can just AoE them. Pizza is love, pizza is life. I agree with you wholeheartedly, sir. That's magic. That's dual wielding. That's two-hand. There we go. And I need some food. and some high alks. Yeah, I agree with you completely on the pizza front. I actually spent about 2 years where every time I ate pizza it would make me ill, and I still ate pizza, way more than I should. Are you showing me where to go? I think you're showing me where to go, aren't you? Oh, you vanished. Ah, it's because you've done quests that I haven't, that's why. Where's the mine at? I've forgotten completely. Transportation. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to go this side of the gate so I don't get my food rotted. I'm going to have a quick look at the map that's up on here. I'm so confused where I'm supposed to go right now. See, when I go through this gate... Oh, you didn't disappear that time. Well, that's confusing. Disappeared last time, but I'll just go with it. Oh, they got some of my food. I think I have Dura pouches in my bank, but I was too lazy to bring them. Not so much too lazy as I just totally forgot that I have them. Oh, I got stuck. I'm coming. Oh yeah, it's below this maze bit, isn't it? I forgot about that. I thought it was way closer to Canifis than it actually was. I like the musician there as Ghost. I like that touch. Welcome back. Is it these stairs then? I take it is. No, we're not killing barrows. We've got a Pterodogs task. Where's he gone? There he is. What cape is that? Deathless Regent Shroud. Nice. Oh, I really hope Kieran comes back soon because that feedback on that mic is getting... Oh, God. I forgot about the carts. What? I'm clicking there. He's not going there. No, Barrow's loot's alright these days. There we go. They actually went up in value because of inventions, so... going this way. Okay. I need a ring of slaying to get here quicker next time, I think. Oh, I can't go anywhere without a light source. Didn't know I needed a light source. Are we going the right way? The mushroom things. You sure there's not a different route? Need to get a non-fire light source. I think we've no, I don't have a Sears headband, but I think we've gone the wrong way looking at I'm looking at the Rune Wiki page, and it says that when we go through yeah, when you climb over the minecart and enter the cart tunnel to the abandoned, what is it? What? I'm confused now. The abandoned mine require... Oh, it needs a salve amulet to enter, so I need to go get a salve amulet anyway. Because I haven't got one on me. Fastest way to... Ring of Slaying. Yeah, I don't have Ring of Slaying. Third way is to teleport to Canifis, go via the Marek shortcut to Berderat, and then there's blah 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 blah. To enter the lair, climb over the minecart just south of the Zealot, enter the abandoned mine, then travel north and enter the lair. Yeah, so I think we went to the wrong part of the mine anyway. But I need to grab my salve amulet because I can't get in without that anyway. Also, I think Kieran's back now.
Yeah.
Welcome back, sir.
Okay.
Question time. Do you play OSRS or just RS3? I pretty much only play RS3. It's a simple fact, I just don't really have time to play both because I play a bunch of other games as well. So I've nothing against OSRS. I just don't really have time to play that and this and everything else.
What are you killing?
I'm trying to get to Pterodogs.
Why don't you say that?
Yes.
Never read them.
No, I hadn't had them before either. Mr. Judy's been trying to show me where to go for them, but I think we just got lost, to be honest. So, but I've read a bit on the Rune Wiki, and I think I know where I need to go now. I know that I need a salve amulet, which I didn't have before anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to get in even if I had gone the right way. Actually, I'm going to pop my power amulet up there so I don't accidentally high alch it. They don't drop much, to be honest, but they drop like rune daggers and they have a chance of dropping a granite helm. So I brought some high alchs with me anyway, just in case.
Clue scroll as well.
Do they drop clue scrolls? Oh, that'll be alright. I might get one. I've only got to kill 34, but We would run out of run energy right here, wouldn't I? Name of the monster, as in what I need to kill right now, that would be pterodogs. Right, what mine said was go through here, and then once you're through the tunnel, just go north to the entrance. So I don't think we needed to run through all that bit that we ran through before, because that would be up here. Yeah, this is it. I'm here now. Just need to figure out how to get to the pterodogs from here.
No wonder it only gave you like 30 odd.
Okay, so I need to go to the bank instead. Oh, there's traps all over the place. God damn it. I need to turn auto retaliate off because that's just. Oh, I forgot. Right, so I've got to kill this. Oh my god, this is going to be a stressful bloody task.
You can turn auto retaliate off, just click that.
I have, but I can't deactivate the trap while he's attacking me.
I forget about the delay.
Oh, there's traps all the way up this bloody thing. This is going to be so much fun. Right, now I've got to go up here. Nope, 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 don't stand on that. Oh god, it's just getting there that's going to be the biggest pain in the arse. I can already tell. Come on, oh my god, there's so many things attacking me. What? No, oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh god, I've got to go back in there. This is so stressful. Are you serious right now? It wouldn't be so bad if it was just the things attacking me, but there's all the bloody traps as well.
You should have restocked your food at the bank.
Oh, I should have done, but... Oh, fucking traps, I swear to God. I've never been here before, so this is like all new to me completely.
You're never coming back either from the sounds of it.
No, I don't think so. What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, I've got to jump to the pillars. In the place where you can enchant yourself. Are they? Oh, well, thingy's telling me to go this way. And I'm halfway there now, so... Oh, oh god damn it. I wasn't supposed to go straight across. This is turning into such a stressful task and I've not even got to them yet. Oh, what? But that's... God. That's the way the guide said to... Oh my god, I genuinely am just so confused. How do I get back up there? What? What? Oh fuck this shit. I'm fucking skipping this task. This task can go do one. Frankly. Fucking hell. That is ridiculous.
How are you going to teleport out?
I used my ring of wealth.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot to... That's a point. I'm in miscellany. I forgot to do my bloody approval rating last time I was here. That's annoying.
Why, what
That's... It's 96.
Oh.
It's not too bad. It's just annoying that I forgot to do it because I won't. That is the most stressful route to a Slayer task ever, and I seem to just get stuck because it. I don't know what the hell. I've used half the food that I took nearly, just trying to get there, and I didn't even make it there. For God's sake, why? Why put a Slayer task behind a maze like that? That's so strange. Right. Oh, that was stressful. That was really stressful. In the place where you can enchant your salve amulet. If they're there, then why is RuneWiki telling me to go the route that gets me half killed on the way to them?
It's RuneWiki, innit?
Yeah, it's bloody hit and miss, isn't it?
Defeat.
I really don't want to skip tasks because I'm supposed to be saving up 300 points, but honestly, I just, can't be doing that. I really can't.
Back in a sec.
That was stressful. That was incredibly stressful. Thank you for trying to help me get there, Mr. Judy. I made the mistake of trusting RuneWiki. But, I do appreciate the effort that you went to there. Oh, another Ironman. Oh, he's got some pretty decent stats, actually. Yeah, I do appreciate you trying to get me there. But the game did not want me to get there. I need to fish more food anyway. So if they're in the place where... If they're in the place where you enchant the salve amulet, why is RuneWiki not listing that then? Do you have a chatting game? I do have a chatting game. I have a friend's chat that I'm starting to use. It's under my mains username, which is Dracolos, the same as my YouTube name. It's currently called Bossing because that's what I used to use it for, but I will change the name, and if people want to drop in and chat, whether I'm on my Ironman or my main, I'll make a point of staying in the friends chat. Yeah, like I say, Mr. Judy, thank you for trying to help me there, but I do really appreciate it. It's just the game really hacked me off just then. But
32 degrees in the garden.
32.
That's in the shade.
I'm not surprised, mate. It's so hot today. How many Slayer points have I got? Because I think I might skip them, because that's... Yeah, I can afford to skip them. I've never had them as a task before, so I was quite excited to kill them, but... that's just... oh. I mean... having having a mid-level Slayer task. Well, they're not even mid-level. They require 40 Slayer to kill. So having a low mid-level Slayer task at the back of a dungeon that pretty much kills you on the way there just seems so daft. But so much of what they've done with Slayer doesn't make sense though. It's my favourite skill, but a lot of it makes very little sense. And you've got to look at the new Slayer monsters that require like level 96 plus to kill. Yet they're set by Simona rather than Morvran. I know Morvran can set them, but only very, very rarely. It just doesn't make sense. Oh well. Cave horrors again. Okay, we'll do them at some point. Anyway, with that, I have now been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes. Runescape in VR. It would be interesting, definitely. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but it would definitely be interesting. But yeah, like I say, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes now. I need something to eat. I need to move. So I'm going to wrap up the stream there. Thank you everyone for joining, for liking and subscribing and all the rest of it. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you all in future streams. So yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day.